Welcome to episode 5 of the Gilded Plays Odyssey, the Dragonlords. When last we left off, the heroes had just left the Mossy Temple on their way back to Estoria. They received some very confusing dreams as they were resting outside the temple. And then on the way back, they were waylaid by a group of centaurs led by a blue-cloaked figure riding a silver dragon. And in tow, you have 13 teenagers, one of whom is Corinna, who actually has some significant skill with a bow. She kicked a lot of ass. She kicked way more ass than her stat block would suggest that she was capable of kicking. As you're sort of collecting your bearings after having fought these centaurs, you notice that the clouds above you, the entire time you've been outside of the old woods, which was like the last hour of travel, it's been very overcast, not quite stormy, but there's rumbles in the clouds. And you notice that there is just this tiny shaft of light that beams down and bathes Ilaris in sunlight.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Amber!
Happy birthday!
So for this session, as a birthday present from Helios, the god, not the satyr, anytime you cast a spell of first or higher level, it will be cast as if cast 2 levels higher.
What?
Oh.
I can't wait for my birthday.
Wow.
I set the bar real high by giving Tim foresight.
Advantage
So,
on everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Should have had better foresight on that, buddy.
Well, thank you.
And that will last all session.
Okay.
So first level spells are now 3rd level spells, 2nd level spells are now 4th level spells.
Oh boy, okay, thank you.
Nat 20 3rd level guiding bolts. So.
Oh, yeah.
Nat 24th level guiding bolt.
Thank you.
Maybe fifth.
God.
Yeah,
Birthday
fourth,
bits,
yeah.
nat 20 for Amber from Emerald
Yikes.
Phoenix. Thanks for the bits, Emerald Phoenix.
Thank you.
So there you go, 3rd level guiding bolt crit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
And 1,000
no.
bits from Jay Miller. It'll show up on screen in like 20 seconds. And cheerspiration from Andy.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday.
Oh, I thought you said cheerspiration for Andy. And I'm like, Andy's not even in this one.
From Andy.
That'd be a really funny joke, though. Just give it to
It
players
would
who
be.
aren't playing.
Yeah.
Now I'm super into that idea.
Alright, so I'm gonna real quick switch to Roll20 view so we can all get a sense of where we're at. So I've got the little You Are Here marker. I gotta get rid of my bookmark bar. So I got a little You Are Here marker. So we've got the Mossy Temple and Estoria. So you're about 60% of the way back. You're an hour outside of the temple. And let's just say that there was a convenient river crossing that you guys knew about because you had to cross the river like twice. Either that or you went like around the river. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are about 4 hours at the pace you're moving, which is very slow because you have to drag 12 lovesick teenagers with you.
When does that wear off?
That's a good question.
Can I try to figure that out?
Roll Arcana.
Also, do you want to announce the other thing?
I do want to announce the other thing. That is a thing that I want to do. So starting
Oh, no.
today, we recently realized that Twitch added a new feature for channel points. So we're introducing a new way to spend channel points. I'm going to start it right now, which is a community goal, where if we meet the community goal, we will put a level 20 speed run of Descent into Avernus onto our schedule to be run like as soon as possible.
Hell
And
yeah.
the community goal is 666,666 channel points.
That makes sense.
Right?
Love that. Love that.
Senses.
Each individual person can only spend 2,000 channel points per day on it. That's not something I can control. That's just how it works.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you guys spend all of them channel points the next 30 days, we will speedrun Avernus.
Group to be determined.
Yeah, group to be determined. You know, when we're gonna play it to be determined. But you know, if it's something you guys want to see, then let us know by throwing channel points at it.
Oh my god, so
You're-
many
you're-
people are doing it
You're
already.
already a good way there.
Holy crap!
Yes!
That was fast. Wow.
So also, Amber, just so you know, you have 1, 2, 3 cheerspirations, a nat 20, and 1,000 bits to spend as you like, just from today so far. I
Yes,
don't
I
want you
have
to
it
miss any. I didn't want you to miss any of it.
Thank
okay.
you. I do have it all down.
I love Kai Guy's happy birthmas.
Happy Birthmas.
But yeah, we're already at 12,000 points. So we're gonna get there, I think. The other thing is today is the 1st of August, which means that it's time for a monthly giveaway. So
Let me win on stream. Let me win on stream.
We're gonna rig it so you win, don't worry.
Entrance.
Oh.
So we got 32
So you
entrants.
do win.
Fine.
So you do
And
win it.
let's
Okay.
get a winner. Where's my winner
How
button?
do you do an entrant for the monthly giveaway?
5,000 channel points.
Well, right now you don't, because I
Oh.
turned it
Too
off
late.
because it's August. But you just spend channel points. So there's a channel point indicator at the bottom, right below send a message.
Mhm.
You click on it and you choose enter monthly giveaway.
That's nice.
So let's get a winner. Oh no, they broke my little bookmarklet. Again? You fuckers. They broke my bookmarklet.
What the fuck?
I made a little
Use your
JavaScript
words.
thingy that picks a winner at random, and they broke it by changing the HTML. And I fixed it like the other day. But I can just random.org and get a random number, and we got... Okay.
You also have dice.
I got a random number from 1 to 32, and the number is 32. So it's the most recent entry, which was J. Miller, 2377. Surprising absolutely nobody because he entered like 16 times this month.
Jesus.
Yeah, he entered a lot. So he wins a copy of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. So congratulations, J. Miller. So
Not
Yay.
even here.
he's not even here. He left. That's okay. So I will hit complete to take everyone's channel points, and then I will unpause redemptions.
Amber's so pretty in her birthday hat.
Yeah.
I love that birthday. It's...
Steph, we were talking earlier. What did we decide? Do we want to do the dice or the book first?
Book first.
Book first. All right. So now that it's August, you guys can enter to win a copy of Icewind Dale: Rime of the Frost Maiden, which you will receive just as soon as it releases, which I believe is September 15th.
Is it?
I believe so.
I thought it was October, but maybe wrong.
I thought it was October too.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of new products
Yeah.
coming out.
September 15th.
Yeah.
September 15th. Okay. So
That's not
yeah,
that
on
bad.
our first stream of September, if you win, we will essentially just pre-order you a copy.
Yep.
And you'll get it.
The cover looks really good.
Right? It's my favorite.
All
my
right.
favorite one so
So
far.
with that all out of the way,
Now
I
we
think we
play.
can finally start playing the game.
Now we play.
Only took us 10 minutes.
Man, first of the month is hard.
First of the month is hard. So you guys are making your way back to Estoria. Is it safe to assume you guys just sort of keep walking until you get there?
12 on the Arcana roll.
12 on the Arcana roll to determine if you have any idea about how long this love sickness is going to
Yeah.
last. So you have no idea. Useful.
Thanks.
So safe to assume you guys are just making your way back to Estoria. Keep going until something happens.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for more centaurs and dragons and shit.
Makes sense. So the last 4 hours of travel are actually fairly uneventful. And as the city sort of rises into sight over the horizon, the teenagers conveniently start coming to. I actually did the... No, it's not just convenient.
Phrasing.
I did the math.
Phrasing.
Come to?
Oh, he did say two. He did.
Yeah,
say
but
two.
they started coming too, as in TOO.
Oh, I get it. All right.
Sorry.
Dirty boy.
Sorry.
That's my husband.
Y'all way too thirsty on Discord.
Yep.
So they start waking up from their stupor. I actually did the math. It's actually like the right amount of time, because it's 24 hours from the time that they're of their last dose, let's say, and it's been exactly that amount of time. So they start coming to, and shut up. And you're about half a mile outside of town, and they start sort of taking in the environment, and they see that you're on this road with inns essentially lined up, because that's basically the mile of road south of town, and they're just like they all just sort of start wandering to the northeast. He like paying very little mind to any of you.
Don't we have them tied up?
I mean, once they're unstupid, it's pretty trivial for them to untie
they're just
each
like,
other.
okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it's literally just like, okay, let me reach over and just pull that off of your wrist, and then you do me, and it's like, okay, cool. They just untie themselves and start wandering off. Do you do anything about that, or just let them?
They've been through enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we
welcome.
want them to come with us to maybe have a checkup? Like, they were affected by some pretty serious magic.
I mean, they
By
seem
who?
to be coming out of it on their own fine.
Yeah, who do we know who's gonna check them up either, anyway?
I think, isn't Aesop magical, or no?
I thought he was like a museum guy or something.
He's a historian.
He's a historian. He doesn't have magic. Okay. Yeah, fair. Okay. I'm not invested in these kids as long as they're okay.
Okay. So Corinna stays behind as the rest of them sort of wander off, and she sort of holds out the bow that she's been using. Do you want this back?
You've earned it.
Yeah, I feel like you've more than earned it.
So she puts it back over her shoulder. Well,
Take care of those kids.
what? I've got to repay you somehow. You know, my dad's probably worried sick. If you wanted to come back to the vineyard with me.
Vineyard, you say?
Oh god.
Helios, though, we do have other things we should be attending to.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Is it
You're
out of our
right.
way?
So it's about it's essentially just east of the city. So it'd probably be like a half an hour walk from here.
What time is it?
We can just
You've been traveling for 10 hours, so like early evening, like 4 or 5 o'clock.
we can always stop by like tomorrow or something, or like
I mean, we could.
settle in the city.
We can take 30 minutes. It's not that.
I mean, that's what we thought when we were going out to the forest.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's fair.
And his
No,
sister.
she could
and
go
all.
go ahead.
I mean, she knows where she lives. Like, it's not like you're guessing at 30 minutes. Like, it's not far from here.
Yeah, it's to get there, but like, there's its own.
If we get there and the house is on fire and there's, you know,
Dragons
16
attacking.
Want
kids
to
making
be
out in
there,
the garden.
I vote we take her back, but I'm not. It's not a big deal either way.
I am
Doesn't-
concerned it's potentially one more night we're not where we're supposed to be. I would be okay going tomorrow potentially, but I
Yeah.
do feel we
especially-
have unfinished business in the city.
Yeah, we
Well,
are.
I mean, it is the morning, right? It's like Early
It's
morning.
like 4 or 5.
No, it's
4 or
like
5
4 in the
p.m.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys have been
4,
traveling
okay.
for 10 hours from the Mossy Temple.
Gotcha. Okay.
I feel like
Yeah,
Ramir
if it was
has
like
more,
2 in the afternoon, I'd be like, sure, let's go.
Yeah.
But it's getting late.
Ramir has more pressing issues that we need to assist with. Let's go.
All right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
So
she,
centaurs did just attack us.
Yeah.
And Pythor was talking about the centaur people attacking if we didn't do a sacrifice or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should probably check in on that.
all right. So Corinna just sort of like walks off and just sort of like forlornly.
Directions? Can we have directions?
It's just east of the city. You can't miss it.
We'll try to stop by in the next
Okay.
day or so, but often it seems we're waylaid by something, rather.
Just don't be strangers. I'm sure my dad would want to meet you. Okay.
Floating thumbs up.
Is it odd? Would that be odd? Like, do people like normally want to meet
Yeah.
monstrous races and be okay with that?
So
Part of
the-
me is questioning why she wants us to meet, why her dad would want to meet us, but I'm not sure if that's like normal.
Or the
in this
prophecy.
situation.
Heroes,
I mean,
guys.
you are the prophesied heroes, and word has spread at least a little of that. And also you saved her. So I
Yeah,
mean,
like she probably thinks
Okay.
he's going to do something nice for us in return for saving his daughter.
Like,
so-
okay, I was wondering. Part of me was like, is he somebody important? But
hmm.
I didn't know if that was me being.
I mean, you don't know who he is. You could ask around, like, hey, who runs the vineyard? You know what I mean?
If he runs a vineyard, he's probably at least, like, maybe not a noble, but at least a
Yeah.
merchant or businessman
Right.
of some import.
Yeah, that's pretty safe to assume. But you guys are gonna let her go home on her own, and you're gonna head into the city.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
He's more than capable.
Yeah. So you guys head into the city, and no sooner do you enter the very busy gate with carts and all of that moving every which way, are you waylaid by Kyra. Oh my god, you guys just left me here? Do you have any idea how awkward that dinner was?
Oh, you went.
Do you guys have any idea?
It's okay. You're going to be even more upset when you find out you
Where
missed
have
the
you
horn.
been? You what now?
Horn.
You did a whole labor without your bard?
We
We have a bard.
We have a bard.
Without your
I-
epic bard?
I'm going to
I mean-
draw out a like some notes from my bag that my hand had taken.
Okay.
Tim's
Here's-
dying.
Here's a record of what you missed. Good luck.
Produces Tim's notes.
I'm gonna need so much more detail than this. Oh my god.
It was not intentional. To be fair, it was not intentional. There were all these kids who were under this weird love thing, and Demetria was there, and it was a whole mess.
Yeah, that sounds like a big deal.
Yeah, we didn't know it would turn into that.
Come on, what are you doing to
Is
me?
it a big deal that we killed Demetria?
Yes!
All right,
Yes,
you're
that's
just
a
We
big
did
deal!
that.
you're just laying on thick now. All right, we'll fill you in later. We'll make sure you
What
got all
happened
the
with the
details.
What happened with the what?
Dinner.
Uh-oh.
He just... Gaius stormed off. Like, you guys insulted him so bad. He is so
Oh, okay.
mad at you all.
Well,
Fuck.
Oh my
That's not
god.
good.
Why didn't you just come find us?
'Cause I
Tim, I
didn't
think
know
we
where
were a
you
little
went.
out of the
Yeah,
way.
but Kyra is the swiftest of all the gods. She can move from space to space in the blink of an eye. Oh, don't be silly.
I don't want my dad knowing I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, of course, Vulcan. We should go say hi.
No, please don't.
Well, then you can simmer down.
Everyone's being so mean to her. Stop.
Some
Well,
centaurs
I'm not.
attacked
I
us
mean,
outs-
we were
outside of
always.
town.
What
I-
are you talking?
I was just saying, some centaurs attacked us outside of town. Did that have anything to do with the dinner last night?
I mean, probably. There's a whole army of centaurs waiting to attack the city.
There was
they
that
haven't
dragon
yet.
too.
You saw it? Let me guess. There was a blue-cloaked rider.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, Gaius is really mad at you.
Oh, that dick.
Oh, that's
Wait, was that Gaius?
Probably.
that's not good.
Gaius has a dragon?
Gaius has a dragon. He works for. Well, I mean, he doesn't work for King Acastus, but like, yeah.
All right, Kyra, what's the best thing we can do right now?
You have to talk to Pythor.
Okay, let's go talk to Pythor.
Okay. And she just like storms off.
I kind of love her, but I hate her at the same time.
She probably
I
should go
enjoy
ahead of
every
us.
scene she's in.
I think
Okay,
I hate her, but I love the way In plays her.
Mm.
I think I just love everything about it.
Yeah.
Let's go deal with pissed off parental figures.
So you guys head back to the palace to meet with Pythor once again. Kyra essentially just blazes ahead of you. She's not even interested in like making sure you follow her, because when has that ever worked? So she just runs off, presumably to prepare for your arrival, or get people to prepare for your arrival. And it seems she's done a pretty good job of that, because by the time you get there, Pythor is already seated in his throne rather than fighting the statues around the throne room. And he is none too pleased. He's just seated very far forward in his chair, just elbows on his knees. Looks like he's trying to decide how to punish you.
Well, how'd dinner go?
I'm very upset.
That's understandable.
Your meeting with Gaius was supposed to be our best bet for saving my daughter. And he gestures at Remir. Do you not care for your sister?
I care for all the lives of the people of Thalia.
But do you not care for your sister? For your blood?
I don't know her.
And I don't know you either, but you're still my son.
Family doesn't weigh more.
Who has the horn?
I do.
Speaking of which, I added that to your character sheet.
Oh, neat. Thanks. Why does blood matter so much more? We
When
saved.
it's divine blood, it matters.
Yeah, right.
Chris just like, yeah.
Checks out.
How did the dinner conclude? What we saw Gaius outside the city.
Gaius stormed off. Said something about teaching you a lesson.
That didn't go the way he wanted it to either.
And my sister?
Still safe in the dungeons.
Wait, in the dungeons that you control?
Yes.
So how is she gonna get sacrificed if she's under your protection?
Because if I don't release her, then the city is razed and she dies anyway. But if
So-
she had her way, she would march herself to Estor's rock and chain herself up. So I imprisoned her for her own safety.
And she'd do that because she agrees with their cause, or do that to save the people of the
To
city?
save the people of the city. But there must be another way. I will not let her die.
So
And through all of this, you get the sense that he's like way more sober than the last time you saw him.
Thank God.
why not release her into our care and we leave the city?
And
I don't
the
want to
city
take.
falls.
Gaius was never going to work with us. He sent people after Versi to kill us before we heard the prophecy. Our best bet will be to talk directly to the centaurs and take his threat of force from him.
Gaius tried to kill you.
Yes.
And failed.
Twice now.
Twice now.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Twice now.
The first was before we even heard the prophecy. He was trying to prevent us from hearing it entirely.
So then what Gaius most likely wants most, and by extension Sidon wants most, is for one or more of you to die.
I did that already. It didn't work.
It didn't take.
Shadow just made a good point in the chat. If he sat and ate a dinner with the king, how is he able to hurt any of his blood unless being cursed with the breaking the guest right? So if Gaius and all his men sat down and had dinner with the king, they have guest rights. If he then tries to kill the daughter, does that not then break?
Guest rights expire
Guest
once
right?
you leave.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only while you're there.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's him trying to kill it. It's like this is part of the whole pact, right? Like he has to offer her as a
Fey
sacrifice.
rules.
Yeah.
Remir, what chance do we have in talking the centaurs out of anything?
It all depends on what Gaius offered them. Do we know what Gaius offered them?
I kind of looked at Pythor to see if he would know,
Yeah.
but that didn't translate well.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife is looking at me? Okay, cool.
Ian's just like, hi, Steph.
I don't know that he did offer them anything other than a good fight. The centaurs look to Sidon for guidance. So when the Order of Sydon says, raise this city,
They jump.
they jump.
How
They-
accurate is that? Like, are the centaurs aligned to Sidon, or is that like out of character, like character knowledge? Are they aligned to Sidon, or is that like
Most of the
roll
monsters-
religion.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna, player handbook.
I mean, if there's
fucking-
stuff that you know, sure.
Well, a lot of the monsters races worship the Titans, right?
Yep.
So Lutheria and Sidon.
Yep.
So
And-
centaurs, yeah.
Yeah, the centaurs and the Gigans were the ones that fought Pythor specifically, so they probably don't have the most likeness for him.
The
Yeah.
fact that we're not the colonial inhabitants of Thylia helps
Yeah.
in terms of being able to talk to them.
I got a 16.
Okay. So you know that among the centaurs, their mythology states that Sidon created their race. So they see him as a patron deity.
So
They-
would we
Go ahead.
feasibly be able to turn them from the Order of Sydon.
I mean,
Or from following.
it's not impossible.
It comes back to what Remir said. If we would need a better offer, I think.
Yeah.
I think that we could also leverage the fact that the Order of Sydon in this city has killed the followers of his children. Like, we know that he sent people after Versi. So we could frame that as he is, like, this particular priest of Sidon, this guy who's operating in this city, is untrustworthy and doesn't
so
care
don't turn
for
them against Sidon, turn them against the Order of Sydon.
exactly against Gaius because of what he's done.
Can we pull that off?
Yeah, we're kind of like a he said, she said thing. We don't have any proof.
All it takes is them being ignorant and not listening, and it's for nothing.
We have our might, and I think that if I remember correctly, centaurs do duels and that kind of thing.
I was going to say, is there any kind of... Can we trap them in a ritual of their own culture, in that sense?
You could challenge their leader in ritual combat. If you get him to agree to ritual combat, then you can get him to abide by whatever terms you set.
But then if we don't succeed,
then he will kill you.
I cannot see. Well, we could always just have Helios do it, but let's not go there.
I was going to say, some of us will struggle to die.
I'm invincible, bitch.
But what I'm more concerned about is that I don't think we have any way of getting through this by going to Gaius. He will always be against us. Whatever we are for, he will be against.
Yeah.
So I think the only option we have is to try and take his threat of force out from under him.
They might be very replaceable. I don't know. You know what I mean?
The centaurs?
Yeah.
Would it be better to just remove Gaius?
Or appease.
You would be hard-pressed to remove a self-appointed Dragonlord.
He's a fraud. Just kind
he
of
also
jumps
has a
out
dragon.
of him. Fraud. Fake. It's not a real dragon.
I hate to say it, but I think we need my dad's help. He was always the ideas guy.
It's that Vulcan, right?
Yes. He's the dwarf who runs the smithy.
More parental problems. Bow, 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 bow.
Let's invite him for dinner.
And we promise to stay here.
That was not a deliberate insult, just so you're aware. We didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah,
there were
Demetria
innocents in danger.
Dimitri was literally making an army for Lutheria that kind of needed to be stopped, and we apologize. It's like half sarcastic.
Roll persuasion.
Do I have a nat 20 left?
It's...
Oh shit, where do I have it? Oh wait, it's on the channel now.
Yeah, it's on the channel now. And if you guys want, you can keep that channel up to date during the session if that's the easiest place to keep it.
Nat 20, fuck it.
Because you guys actually
because I really don't want him
to do that.
mad at us or Remir. Nat 20.
So what's that get you? 20.
That's a good question. I didn't even bother looking because I'm like, yeah, nat 20, it's fine.
Nat 20.
It's fine. Persuasion.
Oh no.
Plus 1, 21.
Alright.
21.
21.
It seems the Titans are gearing up for war then. Both of them. Seek out my father. See if he has any bright ideas.
Alright. Let's go see Vulcan. Can we see him tonight?
Can what?
Can we see him like nowish or no?
He should be at his forge, as he is day and night.
Where's that?
So he, it is in Estoria. So you don't have to like leave town or anything.
Cool.
We saw it on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a map in the book I like to refer to. Yeah, there it is.
Vulcan's Hall.
Yeah, that would be the one.
Cool.
I wasn't sure if the names were on a layer you could see or if they were on the GM layer. But yes, that one. You would have literally walked past it to get here.
Should we bring Vulcan anything?
You're asking
Pythor?
Pythor that?
Yeah.
I would advise against that.
Okay. What do we already know about Vulcan, other than him being, Pythor's dad?
It's a good question. Roll religion. As I open the Dramatis persona.
21.
21.
21.
Shadows 21.
So Vulcan is the god of forges. He is responsible for crafting many of the great weapons of the last several hundred years. Essentially, since Vulcan came to Thylia, since the Ep.5 gods appeared. But he is very reclusive.
Does he work with any iron, or is it purely brass?
Bronze.
Bronze, sorry.
I mean, if he had any iron, he'd probably work with it. So if you bring him iron, I'm sure he'd be very happy. But
Pythor already told us not to. It's fine. I was just curious.
Don't we
It
have
says in the player's guide that he plays Father Christmas every year. Like he dresses up and distributes toys to all the children in the Heartlands once a year.
That's great.
Pythor, you should be more like your dad. That's our character. Don't tase me.
Oh, didn't we get iron from her?
We have like a little skull. Or something,
yeah,
don't we?
Oh, the coin.
Well, no, you got an iron holy symbol
Yeah.
of an unknown god.
We can give that to him.
I mean, that's like a few ounces of
Dude,
metal.
you could like make an arrowhead or something. I don't know.
An arrowhead.
Shh. The one bullet.
One bullet. So you guys head over to Vulcan's Hall.
Yeah.
What is this outlaw star?
Might turn out to be the one bullet we need at the end. Who knows?
How fucking cool would that
It's a
be?
black hole bullet.
Where the fuck? There it is.
I'd like to try to make one of those sometime.
A black hole?
Like the what is it? It's a bag of holding,
It's a
but
bag of holding, portable hole.
collapsible. Yeah,
Yeah.
portable hole.
So near the a black hole.
God.
So near the center of town is a large building with fortified stone walls and a shingle roof. The sign hangs from the building's heavy bronze-banded doors. It reads, Vulcan's Hall. Inside the hall, you're greeted by the warm glow of embers and blasts of hot air. The room is decorated with a variety of bronze armors, weapons, and farming tools. A weathered-looking dwarf works at an anvil near the blistering forge at the back of the hall. He wipes the sweat from his brow and just sort of regards you. Just sort of like looks at the group of you and just and goes back to what he's doing. And I have a handout for his.
Is Kaya with us?
Kyra.
I feel like she would not leave our side right now in case we did something else.
But she also doesn't want to have to see her dad.
Yeah,
This is also Raymir's grandpa, just FYI.
She's
Grandpapa.
between a rock and a
Happy. Peepaw.
he looks like a that's a good one.
So I
You know
would
where
say,
you get your talent
The
from.
monocle is a nice touch.
yeah, I would say that Kyra probably would have accompanied you. But she's hanging in the back of the group. So he just sort of like looks at the group of you, and he takes one look at Yasena and says, "I was told you'd have a hand."
Can
Except
you not flip off a god? Can we not?
Wait, did you actually do that with your mage hand, or did you just?
Yeah, I actually did that with my mage
For
hand.
fuck's sake!
So he goes to he makes his way around the forge, and you hear some clattering and the sounds of hammers and wrenches being thrown to the ground as he burrows through some massive pile of crap. And he comes back around and just slaps a box onto the table. And it's like this wooden crate that just has like a sliding lid on it. Been waiting for you yutzes to show up for 100 years.
100 years?
Over here now.
What's
open
this? I open it.
So you slide the lid off of it, and inside you see what are very clearly a pair of arms made of wood and steel. I wasn't sure which hand you'd have, so I made both. But apparently it's a good thing I did, because you ain't got none.
I like him.
Well, negative. It actually means that she has both.
This means a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And he
Thank
walks
you.
off and he goes back to whatever he was working at the forge.
I'm gonna put those on.
I
Or-
gotta adjust those. They're not gonna fit your stumps. Just give me a few days. You're lucky I put elbows on them.
I love this guy.
I appreciate that, but that is not necessarily why we came. And I'm gonna look at wow, I blanked.
Wow, Remir.
Helios. Yeah, Remir.
Remir.
And you are?
I'm Pythor's son.
Oh,
One of them.
yeah, right. I got like 37 grandkids.
Yeah. Well, he wanted us to come and glean some wisdom from you. He's having some issues with the order.
So he wants my help, but he can't even bother to ask for it.
Well, we want your help. He suggested that you were one that could help us.
He takes the now you can tell what he was working on. It's the blade of a sword. He dunks it in a barrel and just sort of like dismissively walks away from it. All right. He pulls the bellows away from the forge. I guess I'm not getting any more work done today. What do you need?
We kind of have a problem with a group of centaurs and a whole order with a dragon.
Just get to the point.
Well, Gaius wants to sacrifice Pythor's daughter, and to get his aid, he wants us to make that not happen. That's the point.
So, what's the problem? Just you're trying to keep Enora from being sacrificed?
Mhm.
It is Enora, right? It's not some other daughter I don't know about?
It's the only one I've heard of so far.
Number 38.
The
So
favorite.
judgmental.
Yeah.
Alright, so just offer yourselves instead.
We can't. The prophecy, we need to live to save Leah.
Sacrifice, live, yeah, you can do both.
What?
You're fighters. Do you not know how sacrifices work here?
No, please tell me.
Cool. So,
I mean, I did.
and he just like
Druid of sacrifice.
I like him.
you haven't spent any time in Estoria, have you?
Me?
No, is that a character? I'm just establishing Helios. Have you spent time in Estoria?
probably would have at some point.
Alright, so you probably should know. So in Estoria, sacrifices are chained to the rock of Estor.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the river beasts come and eat you. Or you could just kill the river beasts.
Wait, you can just kill them?
I mean, they're beasts. I assume they can die.
But then,
Yeah, but then you aren't sacrificed?
right? Yeah, you're not sacrificing anything.
You sit on the rock overnight. It counts. Trust me.
What?
This
Okay.
was an option the whole time? Pythor. Oh my god.
No one.
Your son is an idiot.
I'm aware.
How does that count?
Also, you just said trust me. Does that mean that you've been through this?
I don't know. No, I made that.
Why?
Why? But why?
So, in order for
I-
it to be successful, really, it's just that the person has to be on the rock overnight.
Mm-hmm.
If the beasts are killed, it doesn't have to be killed by the person chained to the rock.
No. If anyone interferes, then that would be a violation. No one's
It's
allowed.
like
To, no one's allowed to climb the rock.
I'm apparently invincible. Just sacrifice me, and I'll just sit there. It's fine.
It's like one of those old stories where it's like you put a sacrifice up. If it's still in the morning, you're fine. If it's gone, you're fine. But it's just kind
Judgment
of
the
like
gods.
That's the
it's
one.
the willingness to do it.
That's the one.
What's the water beast?
Hmm?
The
Oh, no one's allowed to
river
watch,
beast.
so no one knows.
Oh, cool. All right.
So only one
Wait,
person.
but you don't know either?
I mean, it changes.
I would accept that from anyone else, but Vulcan. I'm sure that you've snuck a peek.
And violated the rules that I wrote.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I would have
thought
assumed
so
there
too.
were rules for mortals.
So we can all go
Rules
up there.
apply to everyone equally.
Wait, so multiple sacrifices can be done at the same time or not?
Sure. Yeah, sometimes we'll put 20 goats up there. It's kind of funny because sometimes they fall off. It's not a very big rock.
Oh no.
How big is said rock?
20-foot diameter. At the top, at least. The bottom, it's closer to 30.
I think if we volunteer, and then Remir's there, so you're still getting a child of Pythor.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the way we could probably get Gaius to actually accept it, is by
Yeah.
actually having
You-
Pythor's blood on there. Yeah.
And we've insulted him, so he'll be especially keen to sacrifice us.
Yeah, sure. And he wants us dead.
I like this new plan.
And Kyra pipes up, which is to say, very quietly says from the back, and he tried to kill you twice.
He did try to kill us twice.
We've established that.
What
but
was
thank
that,
you.
Kyra? I need to move out the way.
So as soon
Oh
as
no.
Vulcan and Kyra meet eyes, Kyra cringes, and Vulcan just bear hugs her. He just charges up and bear hugs her, and she has 2 feet on him. She's 5'9", and he's 4 feet tall.
Oh,
Adorable.
a parent's love. I wouldn't know it.
Neither would
Come
I.
up behind you and hug you. I'm just gonna come up and hug you.
Thanks, Dad. Love you too.
How many of us have parents? I'm just gonna look among
Wow,
the
is it
group.
just me?
I think it might
Remir's
just.
got one.
We're in the orphans. That's who we are.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Just shepherd.
This is dark.
Yeah, so Yasena doesn't really have parents because sculpted. Alaris doesn't have parents because she emerged fully formed from her cocoon.
Badass.
Orsino has no memories. Helios explicitly knows that his parents are dead.
Yeah.
Scorpius was left on a doorstep as a baby.
Correct.
Oh, you're Harry Potter.
And
good job.
Remir knows that his mom was abducted by a dragon.
Boy who hissed.
Prophecy happened to say
Yikes.
one parent among you.
Yeah, so one parent between the 6 of you.
Well, maybe we'll go and adopt Karina's dad. He'll be our dad. He'll be everyone's dad.
Yeah.
One parent and 0 hands.
Yeah, so Vulcan goes to the back and grabs another box and hands it to Kyra and says, I missed a few of your name days.
Oh. Does she open it?
No.
Oh.
She just holds on to it and she's just kind of staring at it.
Maybe you should keep in touch with your father. He seems to adore you. That's said with sincerity, not, Yeah,
maybe I should.
I think you missed all my name days, Grand God.
Grand
Grand
God.
God.
Sorry, who are you?
We were just talking about,
Right.
like, strapping Remir to the stone out loud. All that was out loud. It's fine.
Hey, Tickler of Dragons is now following. Thanks for following Tickler of Dragons.
Let me know how that goes. Like, is that how you beat him?
Yikes.
Yikes.
I guess we have to get. Should we get in contact with guys before we do this, or like, how does this work?
It would have to go through Gaius. He's the one who determines the sacrifice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we
still
would
don't-
need to change first and then execute.
So Kyra speaks up once again. If we're all in a giving mood, you should have this before you run off again. And she just holds out like a 3-inch diameter bronze coin.
What's it?
It's a Dragonlord coin. You'll have to pay Damon to get into the necropolis.
Oh.
So, just in case you feel the need to run off again.
Got
Actually,
it.
maybe I should hold on to that. So that you
Yeah, I was
can
going to say, that was real dumb. You just assumed we were going to leave without you.
We're gonna run, yeah.
I give it back.
Okay.
I think
That's
Scorpius
good
should
to
hold on to
know.
it, otherwise.
Yeah, I'm good with Scorpius holding on to it.
No, I gave it back already.
Okay.
Because I feel bad.
Thanks. Okay.
Making mental notes, though.
Yeah, don't go to the necropolis without her.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Or get it from her on my own.
Yeah. It's like, which pocket did she put it in?
Did I notice?
I don't know, did you? Were you trying to notice?
I would have paid special attention to it
Okay, roll perception.
as soon as. Oh, I need dice for this game, don't I?
Bitch!
Tends to help.
It's only an hour in.
Yeah.
I know. Well, it's fine. Okay. Perception is +3, so that would have been 18.
Okay. So you take special note to watch the coin as she pockets it, but her hand didn't go anywhere near her pocket, and she does not have sleeves, and yet she just vanished it.
This is some bard bullshit.
This is a 3-inch diameter coin. Like, this is not tiny, and she just
Gold coin.
Did her arms go kind of blurry because they were moving so fast? Or does it look like it just disappeared?
it kind of just looks like it disappeared, but
Maybe she's got like a bag of holding stitched into the.
Fucking OP.
into what? She didn't go anywhere near a pocket.
Is it
There's a spell
Oh,
called
palm.
pocket thing.
No,
the
it's in
risk
a palm,
risk
guys.
pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
wrist pocket?
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't think
wild
so.
mount spell.
Oh yeah, no, the spell is literally called Wrist Pocket, and it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Aren't gloves of something storing a thing too? Does she have gloves on?
Gloves of storing were a thing in 4th edition. I
Oh
don't know
god
if
damn
they made
it!
to
All right,
fifth.
we don't talk about that one.
But also, she has no gloves.
Okay.
Like
Just
just bare-armed, bare-wristed, bare hand.
She's a god. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys.
does Kyra know how we can contact Gaius?
Well, I could send a message to him, but there's no guarantee he actually wants to talk to you again. But if we open with, how would you like 6 sacrifices instead of 1, maybe he'll go for that.
Yeah.
Do
No.
we have a chance against this river beast? I mean, it has
Yeah,
this been done
this
before?
this is a concern of mine
Hmm.
as a non-magic user.
We'll be fine.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
You should also rest
When-
before this as well.
So when people are chained to this rock, how are they chained? Is there like a chain around their waist strapping them to it? Is there like a pole that their arms are hanging off of? Like,
So there's a pole, and your ankles are chained to it.
Oh, that's fine.
that's
Actually, I think technically the only requirement is that you're chained to it. So really, it's up to you.
Yeah, so just do your waist or something like that.
Yeah.
I was imagining that it was like hands chained up to the top of a pole, and I thought I wouldn't even have access to my hands.
Like vultures coming down and biting on your like chain to the
It's
rock.
fine. You're a monk. You can kick just as effectively as you can punch.
Right, but I wouldn't be able to use my spear.
I mean, yeah, but you can kick just as effectively as you can stab. Not
That's
quite.
not true.
Not quite.
That's
It's
not
D4
true at all.
versus D6.
Or D8 if I stop being stupid.
And
Give
use
it
in
2
2
levels.
hands.
Yeah.
Give it 2 levels. Level 5, your feats will do D6.
Yeah.
All right.
Kyra, send it.
Well, should we potentially rest first? What if he says, yeah, cool, let's go do it now.
I mean, we have to do it overnight, but yeah.
Well, he is.
Oh yeah, because Scorpius is over here looking real rough, by the way.
We took a beating.
Didn't we take a long rest since all of this happened?
I mean, we
no?
started the session with you guys just fought a bunch of centaurs.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh.
thing: if we
And
don't
Yesenia got
communicate,
stabbed to 0.
if we don't communicate with him soon,
Um,
like the longer we wait, the more likely it is like we just city
well, the full
gets
moon's in
breached.
8 days, so really you have until then.
We got time.
And she's still safe under the castle in the dungeon.
Yeah,
But we could say, let's do it tomorrow at sundown, if,
Yeah.
or whenever.
that's fine.
Is it work? Because I don't know what these sea beasts are, or
River
if we
beasts.
have the what?
River beasts.
The river beasts.
No one's seen.
Have
them
they
now.
been killed before? Has this ever been done?
Yeah, you know, the people have survived. But it's always something different every time. The magic that I hath wrought always brings new river beasts, but I never know what kind are gonna show up.
What's the survival rate? Would you say?
Poor, but I mean most people are. I mean, okay, so to be fair, mostly it's livestock. Very rarely are there actual people sacrificed, but generally it's the women and children kind who don't stand any chance. You all look capable. You've got weapons, although you will be stripped of your weapons. That is a thing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They can disarm me.
Oh God.
Speaking of which, give me 2 days. I'll get the length right.
Do you need do you need me
Measurements?
there to like
No, I got the measure of you.
get the fitting? Okay.
Yeah,
got
he's been
measured.
doing this for a long time. He can just look at someone once and probably.
Well, I haven't done this before.
Oh,
I'm 90% sure they work.
all right, cool.
90. It's better than 0.
Better than the survival rate I just asked about.
Indeed.
What is among the shop of Vulcan? Like what does it What does he have? Does he have weapons and stuff around?
Yeah, predominantly weapons and armor, but also farming implements because those are useful. He also has horseshoes, in fact, because he is a blacksmith.
Ooh.
Essentially anything you would imagine a blacksmith creating, he's got them.
I want to look at his armor.
Alright, he has armor. Any kind you're looking for.
Anytime.
Who wants armor though?
Do you want plate armor?
I could use some
gold.
armor, actually.
Are we shopping? Is this a thing that's happening?
I think you're shopping.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
This is also the downside to us having a community pool because I have no idea how much money we have.
Well,
I can tell you.
How much money total do we have?
Yeah.
21 gold and 37 silver.
Yeah,
Okay.
not much.
What? That's it? No, you found a bunch of treasure in Demetria's bedroom.
I have the treasure written down.
Oh.
So, what can we get for 4 rings, 2 gold chains?
Oh
A
yeah.
skull,
Oh, I have
silver
that as
coin?
well, but in currency, that's all that we have.
Oh, okay. And then a variety of gems. Who knows how much that is?
Right.
We also have a rusted key.
Yeah.
That was. Did we use that or no?
I don't think we ever used it.
No.
Nope.
No, we didn't. And then the iron symbol.
Yeah.
And we've got. Oh, did we keep the tome or we burned that? Right.
I burned it. Yeah.
So 2 necklaces, 4 rings, and half a dozen gems. Those are the valuable things that you need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There's a silver skull.
Yeah.
This,
Silver
yeah.
skull.
It's a coin.
Let's exchange that to currency first of all.
Exchange the valuables for currency.
Yeah.
I mean, at least find out what they're worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so as soon as shinies come out, Vulcan's just like, if it's not coin, I don't want it.
All right. Cool.
I work with bronze. Any other metals, I don't.
What about
Well,
iron?
Iron, mithril, adamantine. I work with all that. Gold, silver. You can find someone else.
How much do we give us for this iron holy symbol?
That's like 3 ounces of iron.
That's
Yeah,
iron.
it's iron.
It's not enough.
You can add it to something. Like, smelt it down
Alloy.
into the... Yeah.
I could have a dope ass skull on my shoulder.
Ass skull.
Yeah.
Pascal.
Thanks. I give you 50 gold for it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Give it to him.
All right.
For how much?
50
Sorry.
gold.
50.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to sell some stuff? I recommend the Agora.
Okay.
Let's go to the Agora.
Yeah. Let's go there and then come back.
All right. So you guys head to the Agora, which is like very nearby. If you look at the map, it's like right here.
Andy added a quote. Y'all look capable. You all have weapons. Oh, you'll be stripped of your weapons, by the way.
Yeah. But yeah, the Agora is over here, very close to Vulcan's Hall. And I'm just trying to find Estoria so I can get the read aloud text for the Agora. And I think you probably also would have made your way through here to get to the King's Palace, but like we're trying to. Oh no! What happened? Our character. There we go. Character art just like disappeared. So Estoria's well-trodden streets converge at the bustling central agora. A motley assortment of stalls litters the area, from canopies of fine silk to stacks of rotted wooden crates. Merchants at the stalls eagerly vie for your attention, with a wide variety of quality wares, all of which seem reasonably priced. Which is to say, this is not Curse of Strahd, and they're not going to charge you 5 to 10 times normal prices for things.
Yeah, say it right.
What?
Say it.
100.
Could I do some haggling to get good prices for the items we have?
Sure. Do you want to just do a roll and call it a day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I want to do.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, I'm good at that.
Is there any point throughout since the last
Do you
time?
have a nat 20 left?
What was that?
I do. Do you want me to use a nat 20 on a
No,
gold roll?
not at a level 3 bartering session. No.
You
I
got
think so.
2 silver necklaces, 4 gold rings, and a half a dozen different gems.
Oh, I have 2 gold chains. Is that supposed to be silver?
I think they're supposed to be silver.
Oh. I promise I'm good at taking notes, you guys.
Okay, I'll use a nat 20
All right.
or bartering.
So what does that get you?
25.
Holy shit! All right. So let me do some quick maths. All right. So you have to go to a number of different stalls because no one person is interested in all of those. You have to go to a jeweler who specializes in actual gemstones to sell the gems, and you need a silversmith to sell the necklaces, and essentially an entire stall of nothing but rings to sell the rings. But you're able to sell the lot of it for 875 gold.
That's not bad.
Good. So we just got 925 basically, split 6 ways.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hello, baby puppy.
do we want to actually sell all of this, or do we want to keep some of it in?
I think it's more valuable to have the
Coins.
on
Because
hand
everyone takes coins.
for people like Vulcan.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's 154 each plus one gets 155 instead.
Are we doing that, or are we doing a group treasury?
I would rather take individual because I have spells that require me to spend money on things. So I would rather know what I have rather than ask every time how much money do I have in the community thing to spend on my spells.
Well, if that's what we're gonna do, there's a really great website that does like.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a money splitter, and you can put like gold and silver in, and then it'll like break everything down. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
I'm so used to having a big pot that I'm like, whoever needs it, like dip into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's just good to know like how much does that mean having to constantly ask.
Oh, yeah.
How much do we have?
I agree.
yeah.
Because like for instance, ceremony is 25 gold every time, and I would like to know like I can use this X amount of times without having to check it every single time.
I love ceremony. It's one of my favorite spells. It's
So,
underutilized.
so everybody gets 158 gold and 3 silver.
Got it, boss.
All right.
And like I'm always happy to be like, hey, I have extra, you can have some for this and stuff.
Right.
Like
Okay.
well, you know, it's not money orientated, so I'm always like happy to give into group pots and stuff.
I get you.
Damn, come on. Samus, come here. No, you got it. Over here. Up. Up. Yeah.
Hello.
Baby puppy. Baby puppy.
Aww.
Your breath smells like fish.
Ew, gross.
Gotta brush your teeth.
I just did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Brush your teeth again.
You stinky breath.
You stink breath. That's
All right, so now
Can we get
let's
them
go
Samus
back
in chat?
to.
Oh, they're already in chat.
Let's go back to Vulcan then.
All right.
Oh, she wants to eat. I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Can I convert some of my money to the powdered silver I need while I'm there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a silver install here for pretty much anything that you would want to buy. You can get at the Agora, unless it's weapons and armor, and then that's Vulcan.
Do we have any time throughout the day where we had like a short rest or anything?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all the conversation you've been having would have been short rest worthy.
Have holy water.
But are we also planning on proposing this idea tomorrow morning, or are we planning on doing it immediately?
Tomorrow, I thought we were doing it.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you guys got a week. I wouldn't rush it.
And
You
I would
will
like
beat
to
up.
long rest before we even propose the idea.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
sell?
literally down to 1 HP, so.
Yeah.
I don't think you're the only one.
Can I sell some tinker stools?
You don't want your Tinker's tools?
Oh, but you gotta keep those.
Well, no, I'm gonna sell ones that I create magically. and then they disappear when I make them again.
You bastard.
Do you want a reputation?
I mean, reputation is good.
For now?
That.
See
you play.
I'm just gonna point out that actions have consequences.
Oh.
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 Looks like I ain't scared of you.
No, but we are.
Is that community challenge started? Just gonna... Oh, okay, you can close it. And then it's just in here. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, just be a dick. That's fine.
Okay.
It's like trying to add powdered silver into D&D Beyond worth X amount, and like it will. All the others have like value like 0.2 gold to say, can you enter 0.2? Can you fuck?
Can I try and get some splint off of Vulcan and trade him my scale mail as well?
Don't see why not.
You have to be cautious when Luke asks a question, though.
Nah, I know Luke's not trying
He's
to
gonna
cheat.
sell you something that's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to search for scale armor? Like you get dragon scale, and then like +1 scale, and like every fucking armor of X resistance scale mail. It's like Jesus.
If you're in D&D Beyond, you can just click the common thing and armor, and it'll show you all the armors.
Oh yeah, but I just searched all of D&D Beyond rather than.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So you can sell your scale for 25, and then splint's 200, so 175 gold.
Okay.
Which is
Slightly
more than you have.
The horn is amazing.
Yeah, we explained what the horn do.
Yeah, I forgot.
You can make a cloud of fog that does what? Paralyze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see if he has like a climber's kit, like a grappling hook and stuff.
Cool.
If it's in the PHP, you can find it.
Half plate is expensive.
Half plate is expensive, yes. It's what, 750? Half of plate?
Yeah. Is it a half a plate?
Yeah, plate's 1,500.
I like that.
It's
That is rules as written.
Right?
I guess then that I have to go with one of the others first instead of half plate, because I don't think I have the money for that.
Yeah, I think you would have to go breastplate. Which should be one step down, right? Yeah. Oh, breastplate's 400 gold. Holy crap. But there's another medium.
Scale mail.
Yeah, scale mail.
That's 50? And it doesn't look like... Does it have any difference between scale mail and...
I mean...
Scale mail has stealth disadvantage.
I could just give you my scale mail and you give me 25.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Rather than selling and then buying.
Oh, yeah.
And I just got proficiency in Smith's tools, and I can add my mod to my Smith's tools check if you want me to move it around and make it meld to you or whatever.
Make it melty.
No, like
meld to you is what he said.
I heard melty too, to be fair.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so Yasena gets Remir's hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Remir gets a full set of splint armor. And we're not going to say that it costs quadruple normal as barding should, because Jesus.
That would be an insane fucking racial detriment.
Yeah.
Luke, do you just want to take 50 gold from me then? Add it to your pot?
Okay, I'll take 50.
Yeah. Well, because you just bought that.
Free.
You just bought the next armor, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Luke gets plate, Yasena can get his splint. Oh no, Yasena's not getting heavy, right?
No, I'm gonna save up for the next one, which is half plate. or hope to find some magical map plate.
Not arms, because apparently you have those coming.
Right? That's pretty cool. So what we should do is leave it, or like have this guy, Vulcan, forge it into armor that fits me, because I'm technically not level 4 yet. So
Okay, yeah, we can do
I
that.
can wear it once I hit level 4. Because if I try to wear it before then, I
Can't cast
can't
out.
You can
cast it.
incorporate
on everything
latches
you
into
can't
the.
cast.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait a second.
God.
But lower priority than the arms.
Get the arms to work and then fix the armor. Yeah. Alright. Anyone else shopping for anything else?
I don't really need anything.
Does he do magic armor?
He. Are you going to ask him about that? Like, do you have magic stuff?
Yeah. Do you have magic stuff? How does
Come
how
here.
does one forge magical
That's enough.
equipment?
That's enough.
Usually you need a magical forge. And the last one of those, I think you're supposed to go relight. It's part of the whole prophecy thing. You're supposed to go relight that forge. I would love
I do
to
remember
see
that.
So let me know when you get that done, and I'll be all over that.
I feel like I was just given a fetch quest.
Well, that's part of something that I was told.
Yeah, it was a fetch quest that was given to us a while ago.
Yeah. He's just reminding you.
Yeah.
Does he know? Like, do you have any more information? Do you know where the trail begins to find it?
You know, I don't rightly remember where it is, but I know who can tell you. There's a clan of dwarves who work the local copper mines. I get a lot of my ore from them. You can probably find them at the Dragon's Tooth. Probably.
That's good.
Their memories aren't quite so leaky as mine.
Leaky.
Leaky minds.
I got pee.
Yeah, I need to get some water too. BRB.
You remembered Kyra's name day, though.
Yeah.
Not Ramirez, though.
I don't even know who I am.
I mean, there's like 30 of them.
I definitely quoted you on that, by the way, and on Twitch.
Who, me?
What?
I think you forgot all of my name days, Grand God.
Oh, thank God. Oh, good burp. Your burps are so gross, yeah. I hate shopping for shit because I never know what the fuck to buy. Or what makes me better.
And I feel like the few times I've actually pulled the trigger on something, it's always been like things that I would never need, and then I never get the things that I ultimately end up needing. So
Yeah. He will get you what you need.
What? What am I doing?
Just put
Yeah.
words in your mouth, that's fine.
Thanks.
That's fine.
So anything else you guys want to do before you rest for the night and then send a message to Gaius the next morning?
I do want to talk to Aesop, but I'm happy to hold that off for now.
Yeah, I think that I'll do an Aesop conversation tomorrow.
We're not giving him back the thing, are we?
Yeah, that's
No, it's ours now.
okay.
So how are you gonna do that conversation?
Damn.
It was destroyed.
Oops.
I'm not saying that though.
I mean, we are the heroes of prophecy. We can return it to him after the quest is finished.
I'm gonna walk in there with it full of food, because that's apparently a thing I can do. Just go sup.
Just eating it.
Yeah, I didn't find
It's
it.
in mine now.
Nope, I lost it.
I mean, there's no way for us to go in there without him knowing that we have it because it's what 5 feet long.
I think it's like 4 feet long.
I don't.
Like yeah,
I don't
it's long.
think
It's big.
I don't think he's going to want it back. Anyone who knows like any of what's happening with the prophecy should be understanding at this point.
Yeah.
Side note. So we're decided on the fight beasts of unknown power, and we're not going to go try and talk to the centaurs, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I just want to double check because I may have missed it. Like when he said no weapons, I mean no armor either. We just have to like go in like thread ass robes. Like
I know you can wear armor.
okay, does that include shields?
No. No shields.
So
Take shield off.
Okay.
just had some Edna no capes moment
No
going on in my head. No shield.
Okay.
If we're settling down for the night, I would like to drink from the thing again.
Okay.
That was a terrible thing to do in the first place, though.
I just want to see if I get a repeat.
You don't.
It's the same one.
No.
Oh.
No. You just,
Oh,
you
I
just
don't get a
drunk.
repeat. Right.
You just get drunk.
Man. Alright.
Does it knock her out, or does she just
Nope.
get drunk by drink? Okay.
Nope. Just regular drunk.
I mean, that's still fun, but like not as fun,
Yeah.
you know?
There was one thing I wanted to check because I think we may have forgotten about it. The bowl of ashes, was that what we found on the tree? There was a jar full of ash.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was an urn with ash.
Yeah.
We took that. Raymond took that, didn't you?
No. He
So he
opened
took
it,
it.
he looked in, and he left it there.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't
okay.
take it.
In the mossy temple, the tree stump underground, there was an urn full of ashes on top of it.
Yeah, I took that.
Oh, you took
Oh.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did take it.
Because I thought, well, I mean, just being an artificer, I thought I know what it was, so I took it.
That
Yeah.
is-
Oh, was there
Is that
supposed to be
important?
ramifications for that?
No.
Wait, so it's not what I think it is?
it's ashes of her sister, right?
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was a
makes
pot of
sense.
awakening.
You thought it was a what?
A pot of awakening?
Oh, no.
Metagaming
It is
asshole.
It is most certainly not that.
Probably her
Yeah.
sister,
Okay.
though. Yeah.
I thought that was explicitly the ashes of her sister that was killed by
I
the
don't
dragon.
know if we established that, but yeah, it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess we should put those somewhere.
I was going to say, could I maybe send them back to Versi, who's also her sister?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can do
If I could hire a courier to run them over.
Sure. Let me
I'll
check
gladly
the distance.
contribute some monies to that.
Let me just real quick check the distance.
Send Kyra, she's fast.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
He's not gonna leave us alone.
No, that would just cost 1 gold for a character.
Okay, and I will probably send a short note with it, which I'll write overnight and send to you.
Okay.
We don't even know which sister it was.
Nope. Don't know the name.
Hmm.
You just know that she was a dryad.
Okay.
It feels irreverent to send it with just like a courier, but okay.
No, we got.
Well,
we're
the problem
needed
is if it
here.
stays with us, like it gets broken or lost, or we can
Yeah,
put it
that's-
here, but then it's kind of there's nothing here. There's no reason for it to be here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Aesop might know who it was.
Sure. Well, I can hold off until the morning, but I just wanted to establish that we definitely had it and what it was. That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you guys are settling down for the night, Remir, you are personally summoned by the king.
Okay.
He just sends a guard out to call on you.
Okay. Wait, are we staying? Where are we staying? Like, just want to random cabin? Or-
So the largest inn in the city is actually the Dragon's Tooth, but there are smaller inns if you'd rather.
Now let's go to
That's okay.
Dragon's Tooth.
All right.
Yeah, dragons.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll rewind to before Remir gets called by the king.
Yeah.
So the Dragon's Tooth is a nondescript brick building with carved white stone accents. and this popular public house distinguishes itself by the sheer amount of activity in and around it. Patrons regularly drift in and out in varying states of sobriety. The scent of food and sounds of raucous conversation emanate from the open door and windows. You guys head in?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. So stepping through the door, you see that the busy street outside the tavern barely hinted at the sheer number of patrons crammed inside. Locals and travelers from across Thylea crowd around the bar and an assortment of wooden tables, sharing the latest gossip.
I want in on that gossip.
Yeah, I want to just like listen.
Okay, so all right, so you two are just gonna listen in on gossip.
No, I want to sit down at a table.
Just sit down at a table.
Yeah.
Good
I want
luck.
to. Yeah, I want to be like not obviously involved.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit with them eating something.
Okay. I would like to reiterate how ridiculously jam-packed this place is. There are no chairs that don't have a butt in them.
They're not gonna move for us.
Sit on someone's lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab everyone's attention and just like start boasting about how cool we are and all the deeds that we did and all that.
All
And
right.
what we're trying to
Hello.
Even Alaris is rolling her eyes at us.
So you have...
Actually, like the Prince Ali entrance.
do. Yeah.
Right.
Goddamn
way.
So once you announce yourselves and people recognize you, which they do, there's just sort of a hush that goes over the whole tavern. And when I say a hush, I mean it goes from a deafening roar to loud bar. And then it erupts once again as people start cheering and vying to shove drinks in your hands.
Yes!
Yeah.
The
Shopping episode to a
musicians,
drunk episode.
the musicians at the back of the tavern apparently can tell what's going on since from their raised platform, and they just stop whatever song they were playing and start playing a new one, but over the din you cannot fucking tell what it is. You guys wanted to hear rumors.
Yeah.
And it's not so much hearing rumors as everyone starts just telling you every problem the area has had.
Oh, great.
In between, offers to buy your rooms, your drinks, your food, your company for the night.
Ooh. Okay.
So you're supposed to roll a d8 to see what rumor you get, but why? You're gonna hear all of this shit.
5. Start with 5.
Alright, start with 5. King Acastus of Mitros has fulfilled his promise to revive the Dragonlords of old. Several farmers claim to have spotted his dragons flying overhead.
He's not doing that good.
There any rumors about this river beast thing?
There are rumors about the river beast. Yeah. One of the rumors, there's actually 3 different rumors about the river beast.
On the DA table?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the rumors suggests that the river beast is in fact a Medusa, as some of the sacrifices have been found in
Petrified.
pieces. So petrified pieces of sacrifices have been found.
But we do know it rotates, so
Yeah.
take that with a grain of salt.
Another rumor is that it is in fact a naiad who simply lures the sacrifices into the water to drown themselves.
Cool.
And the third rumor is that it's actually just King Pythor who goes out every night and slays everyone.
I want that to be true.
Well, I mean, I doubt it's the Naiad or Pythor because, like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be chained to a pole. So how do you go into the water to drown yourself?
None of these make sense, so it's gonna be the Medusa basilisk thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that turns people to stone besides a Medusa?
Roll Arcana.
Would I know that in Just would I know that from all of my studying about the Curse of the Medusa?
Roll Arcana with advantage.
I got a 21 because I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
21.
21. We're children.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't ask for this. Why?
I got a 17.
Okay. So you're both aware, obviously, of Medusae who can petrify, as well as cockatrices, basilisks, and gorgons. Which we're not going to get into the fact that Medusa was a gorgon. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
The D&D gorgon is a bull made of metal that is capable of turning people to stone.
What was the first one you said?
Medusa.
But not made of bronze.
Cockatrice.
What's that?
A cockatrice is a type of oversized rooster. And when I say oversized, I mean it's like 3 feet tall. That can crow, and then any who hears it becomes petrified.
That's a fucking wake-up call, Jesus.
Right? Yeah, you're gonna wake up dead.
Yeah, wake up dead.
You're gonna wake up stoned.
It's a chimera, isn't it? It's part rooster, part snake.
Oh, are they?
Or part dragon. They've got like scaled tails on them usually. Like in traditional folklore, I don't have to do in D&D.
Cool.
D&D chimeras are dragon, goat.
Yeah, but like in terms of the traditional sense of what a chimera is.
Yeah.
I think you mean cockatrices are chimeric. They're like pieces of a...
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
What was the last thing that you said? The last item? Cockatrices, basilisk, and what?
Gorgons.
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 The metal bowl. Yeah.
Metal bowls.
None of those sound particularly river beastie, right? Except maybe the basilisk.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't.
Cockatrice
Yeah,
is lizard, bird, bat.
Lizard, bird, bat. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because I know there's like ice basilisks and stuff. I don't know what other type of basilisks there are.
Basilisk, when I hear that, I think like a snake reptile kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can thank Harry Potter for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a snake. But also magic had some basilisks back in the day.
Oh, did it?
Are there any rumors about Vulcan or Pythor, other than Pythor being the sacrificing?
How would I just read the rest of the rumors?
Yeah, we're
So number one on the table, teenagers in the region have been disappearing lately, including Theracles' daughter. Theracles is the old man who runs the vineyards in Estoria.
There we go. We know who he is now. He's our new daddy.
A massive hurricane is brewing off the coast of Mitros. It could be weeks before it's safe to travel to the city. The roads nearby are closed. The Order of Sydon have demanded the destruction of the Temple of the Five in Mitros. And everyone agrees that Princess Enora would make a much better ruler than her father. Everyone loves Pythor, but he's a terrible king.
Wait, Enora is well known among the citizenry? She's not just a random daughter?
No, she is his favorite daughter. She's the one who actually grew up as a princess.
So is she... Wow, so Gaius is just being a dick here.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
just like...
super dick right now.
Super dick.
Okay. I continue to get drunk and mingle.
I'm gonna do a bardic performance. I think
Glamour Bard.
think I will sing
Okay.
some classic Greek music.
Alright. Remind me what... And by remind me, I mean I'm looking up what your performance thingy do. Enthralling performance. If you perform for at least a minute... The number of humanoids who watched and listened up to your charisma modifier with save versus charmed. Got it. Okay. I knew vaguely what that feature did, but I just wanted to refresh.
Yeah. Well, mostly I just want to do a performance to draw the attention of the crowd.
Okay.
So that the rest of the group can get seats as they move out towards me. I'm gonna draw them this way so that everybody else can get comfortable.
All right. Roll performance.
Sure thing. I got a 19.
All right. So you do succeed at that endeavor. You make enough room at the far end, or essentially the closer end of the room, since the stage is at the back of the tavern. You make enough people get up and leave their seats that the rest of the group can find seats. And just sort of like rearrange people, because like it's not like a whole table vacates, but like half a table, and then you sit down. It's like, hey, asshole, go sit there.
And then, so a couple of the more prominent people in the room, the bartender, and any people that look like they're important, have talked themselves up as like being nobles or merchants or whatever. I'm going to do the enthralling performance to them, so they have to do a whiz save. If they succeed, they don't know that anything was attempted. If they fail, they speak glowingly of us to whoever talks to them. They hinder anyone who opposes, and although they avoid violence, etc., etc. They're just super into us as a group.
Right.
They're singing our praises.
All right. So one person failed their save. Jesse, you're cheating.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that for your own stream.
Bits on the game you're in.
That's a rule.
Is it?
That's
Okay,
Yeah.
then. Sorry, missed that. So then it's just a donation to the thing. Sorry.
You just really wanted to push Sean off the top 3.
Give them just to tomorrow
did I?
people. Just give them to tomorrow people.
Yeah, give them
It'll
to
just
tomorrow
be-
people.
Okay, that's fine.
Or give them to Ian.
I
No,
Why the
actually, no, you probably can't do
I
that
get-
either. Oh,
Does
we lost
make-
him.
Oh,
Oh, what's going
No,
on?
you're here.
Okay.
You're good, you're back, you're back.
Oh, it says my internet connection is unstable. That's
Oh,
not good.
damn it.
Ooh, that was some fast karma.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate it though.
So Yusena, the bartender, in fact, is the one who failed their save. So the bartender will speak glowingly of you to anyone who talks to him.
Excellent.
Out of anyone to get with that, that's probably the one to get. So yeah, a bunch of rumors, bunch of free drinks. Your rooms are paid for. People have actually given up their rooms for you because this place was booked solid.
I don't like that.
They just hand you keys.
Can I give them money to go to another inn?
They won't take it.
God damn it.
I'm not turning away the drinks though, definitely.
Could sleep with them.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not drunk enough for that.
This whole time, I'm just meditating quietly in a corner and trying to short rest.
Yeah, Helios likes that idea much better.
All right. So you're just like, don't give me the key. Just
Come with me.
Yeah. So which of these several people was it?
The most attractive one.
I mean, what does that mean to Helios?
Yeah.
Helios ain't picky.
I mean, you can't say he ain't picky and then say the most attractive
Yeah, I
one.
know.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Don't make me
Alright.
pick one.
Just take them all.
All right, so Helios starts a conga line up to a room.
Dun 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 dun.
What a reputation.
Why not?
All right. Anything else you guys want to do before turning in for the night?
I am not going to sleep here, I don't think. I want to go and watch Pythor do his crafting.
You mean Vulcan?
Vulcan. Vulcan, yeah.
Right.
Vulcan.
Right, because you don't have to sleep.
I don't.
Okay. So he at first has the doors locked after hours, but after a bit of back and forth and you insisting that you don't have to sleep and him realizing, okay, well, I guess you're kind of like me, he does let you in. But he asks that you sit quietly and not interrupt.
I have a lot of practice with staying in a room quietly. for a long time.
You do. I'm going to give you inspiration for that comment because that's insanely true. So, as I said before, as you guys are settling down and you're getting ready to go to bed, Remir, Vulcan calls upon you by sending a guard to your room. Just sort of like respectfully knocks and asks that you meet with the king.
Wait, Vulcan sent somebody to my room?
Sorry, Pythor.
Okay.
Damn it. Chris got the names backwards, so that I just got fucked up. Yeah, Pythor asks that you sends a guard to ask that you meet with the king. Do you accompany him back to the palace?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So Pythor doesn't go through all the pomp and circumstance of meeting you in the throne room. He just meets you in essentially a dining room just off the main hall of the palace. And he's already seated, and he just sort of gestures at a chair before like correcting himself. Just, I don't suppose you'd like to sit.
I'll stand, thanks.
Very well. I feel I've been a bad father.
What's bringing this about is missing your favorite child actually making you care for the ones that you haven't seen in so long?
Yes. Yes, in fact.
Be back in a sec.
But I wanted to speak to you about your mother.
Have you heard news of her?
Only who was responsible for her capture. I've consulted with the Oracle, who tells me that of my many wives, those whose lifespans would allow it still live. So I believe your mother is still alive.
And you have other wives that are still alive as well?
I believe so.
Did the Oracle give you any more information to go on as to where they might be?
She did not. She told me it wasn't my destiny. But I think it might be yours.
I was told that to meet with you, and that would lead me on my path. So.
That's the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about. He reaches underneath the table and he grabs a quite frankly massive warhammer. Trying to get like a good description of its size. It's basically like the size of the Megaton hammer from Ocarina of Time. It's a huge hammer. I don't know. That's just like the best description I can come up with. But it's got this like massive flat head and a pointed back, and he just sets it on the table. I want you to have this, but first, I want you to swear to me that you'll protect Enora. I want you to swear an oath that no harm will come to her.
No. Enora, although she's your child, as am I, she has her own choices to make in life. I can protect her to the best of my ability, but to be a great leader, she's going to need to make enemies and she's going to need to make mistakes. She will get hurt throughout her life. I can't shield her from every wrong.
I'm just asking that you protect her from Gaius.
That was my plan anyway.
Then swear the oath.
I swear.
And he just pushes the warhammer across the table. Do great things with that.
I shall try. Don't worry about Enora. I'm sure she'll have more trouble dealing with you than you have with her.
And what of my father? Did he have any bright ideas?
I don't think you want to know about him. I think Enora will be safe, and you will have a sacrifice. Gygas will have a sacrifice.
Very well. The less I know, the better.
Yeah,
I assume.
Slick.
Return to your friends with my blessing.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the...
Oh, if you die, he gonna be so mad.
You're gonna be so mad.
Yeah. I don't think there's ever been a good thing to happen from me sneaking out in the middle of the night and doing stuff. Well, in D&D.
What are you referring to?
Versus Strahd.
Oh, God.
He
Your
was the
fucking
villain.
field trips with Strahd. Bastard.
Alright, so, no more interruptions during the night, so you guys get the benefits of a long rest. Over the course of that long rest, Luke, you can identify that hammer. It is in fact Pythor's hammer, which I added to D&D Beyond, so you can just add that to your sheet.
Okay. Manage. Wow, legendary.
Is it actually legendary?
It is a legendary.
You just gotta fuck. What the fuck?
But you know what else was a legendary?
What?
The short bow of cupidity.
I'm sorry, none of us could use
That
it.
we
None
gave
of us
away.
would use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of us.
But oddly enough, the Horn of Balmithria is a rare. Like, how many horns did Balmithria have?
+1 bow with the charm effect, and it was
Yeah,
legendary.
It was legendary. I don't
Plus
think
bullet.
I don't think the people who wrote this
That was-
book know how.
That was rare to very rare at most.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was gonna Curse of Strahd spoiler, but we have an ongoing Curse of Strahd game, and some of the players are probably watching. So
They are.
They are.
So, Luke got a Megaton hammer. Luke, do you want to share with the class what it does?
Grip it and rip it.
Oh, okay. Pythor's hammer, weapon, warhammer, legendary, 2 min. Attacks made with this weapon have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Once per day, you may instantly summon the hammer to your hand from any distance. It teleports directly into your grasp. The hammer's main purpose is to forge magical weapons and armor, and if used in a fashion, the creation time is half. Refer to the table below for crafting recipes. So far, it has the Luck Blade and Rod of Lordly Might crafting recipes.
So basically, an
Whoa.
artificer's dream.
Yeah. Wait, does the half time stack?
That's included in that table.
Yeah, but does it
Oh,
stack
does it
with
stack with your artificer?
artificer halving the creation time?
It would, yes. Actually, yours isn't even halved; it's quartered.
Yeah, so that's insane.
So you can make common magic items in 2 hours.
Well, night. That's
I
a
mean, yeah, it's Artificer 10. You get that.
Yeah. That's great.
So yeah, you guys all get the benefit of a long rest if you guys haven't
Yay.
already hit the button.
No, I've done that, and 3 temps for Helios.
Oh, thanks, babe.
So now that you're cleric and warlock, don't you give temps to others and yourself?
So every time I do it, I give, like at the moment, it's 2 to me and 3 to someone else. Or I could do it all on myself, but it's just nicer to split it.
Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Well, you can't stack temp HP from different sources.
True.
So you kind of have to split it.
Yeah.
But the
But there's only one of them I can only do on myself, so I can't split it on 2 different people.
Right, okay. And that's Warlock level temp HP?
Yeah, for myself.
Okay. I wrote all of these subclasses into D&D Beyond. I should know how they work, but nope.
And then the other one is Wisdom plus Cleric.
Okay. And you have +2 Wisdom, 1 Cleric level. Got it.
Yeah, so that shouldn't change for a while.
And is that any time you cast a divination spell? You get both of those?
So for the Cleric one, yes, anytime first level or higher.
Okay.
But for Warlock, it's when I finish any type of rest, I can do it for free and do it. So it's basically I'm going to do it. Every long and short rest, I'll do it because I can do it for free and it only costs nothing to do. So
got it. So what spell are you casting?
If I had Augury, it would be that, but I don't. So I don't know. There's nothing that's worth casting to do anything. So probably just like detect magic every day. He's just like cleaning his eyes. I don't know. There's literally nothing that like is useful to cast as a divination spell once a day until I get Augury.
Which is next level.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So So what did you guys want to... I know all of the things that you wanted to do today, but what did you want to do first?
Have Kyra message.
Yeah.
Gaius.
Gaius,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. So I believe she has access to sending.
We want to... what's a way to say we want to negotiate and you're going to want to consider it because it's a better deal.
So so this is Kara. I don't think he's gonna want to negotiate again, so I think you just have to make a really, really good offer. So I think we just open with, hey, instead of 1 child of Pythor, how about 1 child of Pythor and also the rest of the chosen ones?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That seems like a pretty good deal.
Okay.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
And we don't have to tell him that the 1 child of Pythor is a different child than the one he was asking for until until we actually get him to the table.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Wait, we have to get him to the table before we do this?
Well, he has to agree to it.
Right.
So is the reply to you not enough of an agreement?
I don't know. You'd have to ask my dad.
Okay.
Yo, Vulcan.
Do you want to ask Vulcan?
Yeah, fuck it.
A verbal agreement would be sufficient.
Okay.
So that would be enough.
Wait, is that a verbal agreement?
Replying to sending would be a verbal agreement, yes. Okay. So she will...
Is it text official?
Yeah.
Actually, texts are more legally binding.
That's more
than
official.
phone calls, yeah.
Because it's in writing.
Right.
Although it is possible to argue that it wasn't you who had your phone.
Yeah.
Also true.
I have to homebrew Thunder Gauntlets.
Wait, really? It doesn't just put it on your sheet?
I don't see it as an action, so...
You might have to select the
Oh,
guardian.
yeah. Okay, there we go, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, she sends to Gaius, and the weaselly wording is apparently enough to get him to agree to it, and that essentially just gives you free reign to replace Enora with Ramir.
So how does this actually work? Like, who ties us to the rock and when?
Gaius at dusk.
At dusk. Okay,
And
so we have the entire day.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dusk is like 6:30.
Okay.
Did he say that it needed to be today? Did we agree to it being today?
He did say in his reply that it would have to be today.
Okay.
Well, since we have all this time, perhaps we should go see.
Is that enough time for me to get my arms?
It is not. Vulcan said he needed 2 days. You can get 1 arm.
That'll do. That'll have to do.
So yeah. Somewhere around noon today, he'll have the first arm done. So you can get that fitted and attuned. But in the meantime, now that you've secured your place on Estor's Rock, you want to head out to the vineyards and see Theracles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
just have to make sure that we're back.
Yeah.
On
We
the
will
way, I'll
definitely-
do the courier on the way out of the city.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you send Demetria's sister's ashes and a note to Versi off to the Temple of the Oracle.
Put a big fragile sticker on it.
All right.
For the courier.
So true to Corinna's word, the vineyard's only about 20 minutes outside of Estoria. And let me grab some read aloud text. Where's the read aloud text? Here we go. So this lonely vineyard on the outskirts of the city has wooden trellises erupting from the tilled soil in neat symmetrical rows. Healthy green vines wind around these structures, bearing a bountiful crop of brilliant purple grapes. After some walking, you find a fit, middle-aged man among the vines, pruning the plants with great care. Upon hearing your approach, the man turns to greet you, and he just sort of wipes his brow of sweat and says, "You must be the ones what saved Corinna."
She helped us as well.
She's very capable.
I did always teach her to protect herself. Sorry, my manners. And he just sort of like brushes the dirt off his hands, puts his pruning shears in his pocket, and he just reaches a hand out. Theracles Phobos.
It's cute.
Ian.
Please. I already had breakfast. I've been up for hours, but if I'd love to feed you.
I would love to taste your wine.
Absolutely. Come with me.
It's not even 12 yet.
That means nothing to Helios.
It's dusk somewhere.
Oh God.
Is that true? Is that how Thylia works? Is there time zones?
I'm pretty sure like the whole continent's like 300 miles across. So
Thank
I
you
don't
for
think
laughing. I didn't deserve it.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Have the children completely come to their senses?
The what now?
The kids?
Yeah, they didn't go here.
Oh, well, are they not, like, does Corinna not?
You
Oh,
mean
were they
Corinna's
from all
friends?
over? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're not all hits.
Yeah.
No, I know, but, like, I don't know. I just assumed that they would be close enough that, like, he would see them, and I don't know.
We all farm different things. We only see each other when we need to.
Okay.
He just sort of gestures at the vineyard. It's a lot of land to walk.
Yeah.
We're actually fairly distant. But as you get to his farmstead, you see that it is quite frankly magnificent. So where you would half expect a farmer to have like a one-room shack and a barn. This guy has essentially like this humongous ranch-style house that's just absolutely sprawling with this slanted roof, and it's got this.
This is my dream house. Yo.
And it's got this brilliant white stucco on it, and it's like how the fuck is that so white? That's the color. That's the color of the walls.
So do you
The
sell
name on the
to-
Crayola crayon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you sell to outside of Astoria then as well?
Yeah. I would say 90% of my crop goes to Estoria. The other 10%, taverns along roads, a little bit to Mitros here and there, but they've got their own vineyards. It's mostly just the rich people who've had mine and have decided they don't want anything else. But please come inside. I'd love to feed you.
Cool.
Are we Are we talking like Santorini levels of stucco here, or
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Not quite that architecture, but like yes, that level of stucco, just with different roofing.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
yes, Santorini levels of stucco. I love that game. That is a fun board game.
It is.
They're doing a New York one.
What
Not
is?
announced this weekend. Yeah.
That's
What are you
cool.
guys talking about?
There's a board
Santorini,
game.
the board game.
Yeah, there's a board game called Santorini.
It was kickstarted.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, no, it was invented in like the
3
70s,
years ago.
and then the copyright expired on it, so someone kickstarted a new version of it, and then I 3D printed my own.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
As a board game publisher, Ian, I must say that I don't give a shit.
Ow.
I got low-key nervous for a second. Shit.
I thought he was gonna tell me like I want to see pictures of that, like I want to see that, but no, it's fine. So he leads you to his quite frankly magnificent dining room with this huge like 8-foot long table made of like this brilliant red wood. But he please take a seat. Just gestures at the carafes of wine on the table because clearly he just has that all over the place. And he starts cooking. Yeah.
Is Corinna around?
She'll be out in the barn.
I just want to go say hi.
She was very insistent that we come.
Well, I'm definitely glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do if I was the last of the Phobos line.
Boba?
So she's your only daughter
Yes.
or child?
Yes, she's my only. Her mother died 5 years ago. Rest her soul.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You just
I'm
kind of
glad
like.
that we could bring her back.
What was that?
I'm glad that we could bring her back to you.
He just kind of like stares out the window for a minute and gets back to cooking.
I'm with Helios.
Okay. So Corinna's out in the barn. So despite being a vineyard, they have their own small livestock. Their tiny little herd, I guess, would be the word for it. They got a few sheep, 2 cows, and a gaggle of chickens.
Gaggle.
A gaggle of chickens. And in fact, he is cooking eggs.
Yep.
Okay.
And Corinna's out there milking the cows. You came! I wasn't sure you would.
We did. We said we would.
Right, but I wasn't sure you would.
Yeah, we broke a dinner date like the day before, so like I didn't want a repeat of it.
Was it important?
Yeah. And so were you. And so were your friends.
Thanks. So she's very clearly not done, but she just grabs the bucket and is like, "Come on, let's go back inside."
Okay.
Once you go back inside with Corinna, Theracles tells her, "Get the box," and she's like, "Now I thought we were gonna wait until after we just get the box."
More boxes. You're getting a lot of boxes.
There's a lot of boxes. What's in the box? So she heads into the other room and comes back with a very long box, about 5 feet long. She's just like holding it, and it's a very narrow box. It's like 4 inches square, but it's 5 feet long. And it's not quite cardboard, but it's not like it's this huge like ooh kind of thing. It's just like it's a fucking box. So she places it on the table, and Theracles says, I wanted you to have this. I don't have much that I can give, at least. I've got the lands, I've got my health and I've got my daughter. But this I can give you. It was. I'm told that my ancestors took this into battle. Don't know how true that is, but Rizan did like her javelins. Please.
Who's? All right. Oh.
Or what?
Yeah, what's the name?
So you open it up, and you see that inside is a javelin about 4.5 feet long, and the ends of it are stylized in sort of a zigzag pattern that resembles a lightning bolt.
Oh.
Oh. I love these javelins. They're so good.
Yeah, except for the one time Mike used it.
It was AJ actually.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Okay.
AJ?
Yeah, he threw it at the shambling man and healed it.
Oh no.
This is absolutely amazing. Thank you. And incredibly gracious.
Take care of that. It's the only thing I have of Rizan.
Who is Rizan? Do we recognize the name?
I'm not even going to make you roll history. Rizan Phobos was one of the original Dragonlords.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
And he was married to her, I'm assuming, right?
He is her descendant.
Oh, okay. This is not his wife.
Not his wife.
Damn.
And they're both human, right?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so he's several generations removed.
Yeah.
Who wants it? Out of character.
I think it was on Scorpius's wish list.
Oh, was
wasn't
it?
A
Okay.
decent magical javelin of some description.
Jesse's the one that uses javelins.
So are javelins and spears like intertwined? Basically the same thing?
They are not exactly the same thing. They are roughly interchangeable. Javelins are usable as a monk weapon. The difference is that while spears are versatile, which means you can use it in two hands to get the D8 damage die, javelins do not have the versatile property. Instead, their throwing range is significantly increased.
Got it. So, yeah, didn't know that, and I got super excited when I heard about a 5-foot-long box that's about 4 inches square around, and then got sad when I heard that it wasn't a spear. So it's good to know that. Yes, thank you. Please and thank you.
So it is a javelin of lightning, if that wasn't obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fucking cool.
Pretty fucking cool.
So how good is his wine?
His wine is real good.
Real good?
It's real good.
So the best wine is the box wine, right? So it's box
wine. Can attest.
Lars will take a sip, but she's not going to drink much.
Okay. It is very good wine.
Yeah. Can we get a box to go?
A box?
I mean, I was...
He doesn't have boxes of wine.
Can I like small tester barrels, though? Like...
Yeah, no, I can give you a hogshead.
Like a mini keg? Is that what?
Yeah.
Let me
yeah,
check.
hogshead's the right measurement.
Oh, is it?
Nope, hogshead is 63 gallons.
Oh, really?
Jesus!
Yeah, that's a lot.
Good
I mean,
Lord.
Helios would drink that, but...
That's...
One gulp.
Like 63 liters would be okay, but...
Hold on. There's a bunch of different fucking barrel names. I thought hogshead was one of the smaller ones.
Yeah, 60 liters would be fine. Annoying, but fine.
Butt.
But it's...
I can give you a butt. A butt of wine.
How many gallons are held in a butt?
So...
You're a child.
Looks like 30.
That's still a lot.
30 gallons is loads.
That is a lot. Yeah.
Maybe just an amphora instead.
No, we'll take that. I'll put it on me as like I'll put it on my saddlebags or something. I don't know.
New pack meal. Let's go.
Yeah, an amphora is 25 liters, which is about right.
Is it better than the wine that comes out of the
horn?
Horn, though.
Yeah, that's 5 gallons.
That's a good question. And no, it isn't.
Because we have an unlimited
Well, then we have the
supply
horn.
of that.
Yeah.
You need different flavors. You gotta mix it up.
I will ask to send some to my temple of Helios.
Okay.
I'll pay him or something.
I waved and she missed it.
Would there be any benefit here to like filling up a barrel for him from the horn and seeing if he can do something like hybrid?
We might be able to
wine?
actually like set up like some kind of like trade here. Like we can let him sell. Like how much?
I don't want to
More
put people
fruits.
to sleep and give them weird visions of the future.
I think that was just us.
Yeah,
No.
We're special.
Yeah, we're just special.
Did you read the horn?
Shit, did I? Bitch, I don't know.
So, by the way, this whole time, I would have just been like, I'm assuming we're sitting at a table at this point. I would have just been like, kind of gawking over this javelin.
Okay.
Like, unapologetically, openly gawking at it.
Alright. So he does eventually serve you breakfast, and it is a hearty breakfast.
Can it be shakshuka?
There's no tomatoes.
Oh, that's fair.
There's no chili powder. There's no cumin. Get the fuck out of here.
You said eggs, and I was like, ooh.
Fancy boy.
You know, it's shakshuka. Fuck
I
it.
want that. I want eggs and bacon.
Yeah,
Keep it simple.
seriously.
Yeah.
There's pigs.
Shakshuka's like poor people breakfast though. That's actually like a
No idea what you're saying.
Shakshuka.
shakshuka.
It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Moving
What the
on.
fuck is that?
It's eggs cooked in a tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, he serves you a breakfast of shakshuka and some like really nice crusty sourdough bread.
Yummy.
Yum.
Sourdough for poor people?
What?
Sourdough's for poor people?
This guy's not like super poor. Let's be
He's
real
making a
here.
shakshuka, or whatever.
Oh my god.
All right,
we get
we're
off the
moving
shakshuka
on.
train?
you guys eat some breakfast.
I'll say a prayer of Helios.
Thanks.
Okay.
Not that Helios. I caught it this time.
I'm 2 crafts of wine in. Everything's about me.
Veggie breakfast for me.
Just pat you on the shoulder. Next time, love.
Okay.
I don't know if we should be drinking this much when we're planning on sacrificing ourselves.
I'm not drinking.
Fine.
I only
not
took a
drinking.
sip, and I'm trying to get it, sent to the temple. That's it.
You're sacrificing yourselves. That don't sound too wise.
We'll be fine.
It's for the good of the city. It's fine.
We're
Alright.
less sacrificing ourselves and more going on a river beast hunt.
More daughters to save.
Got it. So there.
I wanted to fight the army of centaurs, but river beasts it was.
I'll take one over like 100.
Well, it might be more than one.
We're going to hope that it's one.
This is like was it one T-Rex sized duck or 100 duck sized T-Rexes?
Oh, God.
100 duck-sized T-Rexes.
God.
Alright, so we mingle, we talk. And we leave?
Yeah, I'm down with that. I forgot to do a thing, so I'm doing it right now.
That's okay.
Da, 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 da.
So yeah,
Shoulders.
don't at me. Wow, I just saved that as download.jpg. Okay. So you guys,
So you know it's important.
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's how you know it's important. So what's the next thing you guys want to do?
Aesop.
Aesop? All right, you want to do Aesop?
Mhm.
That was a yoke.
We already had the yoke. And their shoosh or whatever.
Oh my god, we need to get off this train!
In your shoe stuff.
Jesus.
Is Shushu coming back? Is that where?
I hate you.
Yep, I
Go
hate
away.
everybody. So you guys are headed back into town, and are you gonna go meet with Ace just as soon as I frickin'...
So who actually had business with Aesop? I know Yasena did.
And me.
And you. Okay.
I have a quick question about this Javelin of Lightning, just so
Sure.
when I do use it, I use it correctly. So it's pretty clear that the once per dawn situation is the 120 feet each creature in the line DC saving throw. But
Right.
if I do a ranged weapon attack on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. Is that also once per dawn, or is that any time I make a ranged?
That's part of the throwing it as a lightning bolt.
So I see. Okay.
Yeah, once per day.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's red
Wow.
today.
Oh.
It's what?
It is
Red today. It's racier than usual. Amber
Amber's-
covering the camera.
It's
Oh,
red.
I see. Okay.
And Orsino just going a little bit buck. Like, we don't. Yeah, Orsino's the Minotaur that goes wild when he sees red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't
what I
happened yet,
Not
thank
yet.
God.
Mm-mm.
And just imagining somewhere in this world, Ian has a cupboard that's just lined with red felt, and he's going to get shoved in it and like lock the door. Just watch him go crazy.
Your BFF will get you out, don't worry.
Maybe you'll be the one putting me in there. Who knows?
So you guys go to the Dragon Shrine to meet with Aesop. So he is immediately overjoyed that you actually returned. Because, that wasn't certain. You guys were going after a thing that, he didn't know how long it would take you to get back or how to find it or anything like that. So you found the horn then? You found the horn?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you drank from it?
Yes.
What did you see?
Your
Well-
relay, I guess.
Reads off this
Box text.
this box text that we have
Yeah.
about the two dreams. The first on the deck, and then the second where the woman is whispering to us, threateningly, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So the
Yeah, relay all the details to him.
right. So a skeletal crew.
Literally, not like just a
Right.
couple of people.
Yeah. No, a skeletal crew, not a skeleton crew. Well, that certainly sounds like the Ultros.
What's the Ultros?
Well, that
We
was
We all know that, don't we?
that was Esther Arcalander's ship.
Oh, yeah.
And
I guess that makes sense why they survived through all the storms and stuff.
yeah, there's rumors that there's people who claim that they've seen it as recently as 10 years ago. I didn't think the rumors were true. But if the horn revealed that to you, then I guess that's in your future.
Is the horn usually used for like future sight or present? Or it's not. It can't be. It wouldn't be something from the past.
I described specifically the bronze instrument that we have. Does he know what it might be?
No, I wouldn't. It could. Did it look like a series of gears?
It's like a compass with the constellations on it.
Yeah, I mean, it was what, like, I don't have details on it, but
Yeah. So that's probably the Antikythera device. It's the legendary compass that navigates by the constellations.
of course. Nope, never heard of it.
Okay. I supposedly has the power to navigate to anywhere in the Cerulean Sea, the Forgotten Sea, and even the Nether Sea, if that's a place that exists.
Nethersea?
The legendary subterranean ocean ruled by Lutheria.
Oh,
Would be useful. Do you know where that was last seen?
The Antikythera?
Hmm.
I think your best bet there would be Queen Valis. Speaking of Valis, that horn, I don't think it's safe here anymore, especially with Commander Gaius in the city recently. I have a feeling King Acastus is going to try to take possession of the horn. I think he's going to try and use it to claim his, I guess, divine right to refound the Dragonlords.
Say no more. We'll hold on to it.
I think it would best be in Valis's hands. But you have to be very careful. She is Acastus's wife, after all.
Do I know anything about their dynamic?
Acastus and Valis?
Yeah.
They famously hate each other.
Hmm.
They are practically never seen in the same room.
Is one of them a god?
Yes, Valis is a god.
Hmm.
She is one of the 5 gods. She is sister to Kyra and Pythor.
Is Kyra with us right now?
Probably.
Kyra,
yeah, what's up?
what do you think? Should we
What?
give this to Valis?
Yeah, she's real wise and all that shit.
Okay, well, maybe once the hurricane is passed, we'll return to Mitros. Although that's Mitros. Although, and I look at Scorpius slightly and just shake my head. We have some danger waiting there for us.
Yeah, what's that
Did-
about?
Did Kyra have any specific reaction to the stuff from the dream or
Yeah, the
thing?
entire time you were describing the dream, Kyra is just like... Why did you not tell me this shit?
You didn't ask.
Did she come to the bar,
hang on,
the inn with us that night? I would have filled her in on everything.
I'm gonna try to do as close as I can an imitation of the woman's voice that I heard, like as pitch perfect as I can, like an imitation.
Okay.
Isn't that a specific background feature?
There's one that lets you do it without.
Criminal
Yeah, like
or spy, isn't it?
there's
I
a
think
feat
I
that lets you.
think- Yeah, the actor feat.
Actor feat.
The
That's
active
it.
feat just lets you do it perfectly.
Okay.
I assume without it might be a performance check, or I can get.
So it's more that the feat allows you to do it sort of like on command, convincingly to disguise yourself as that person. But if you're just like sitting there trying, it's just like, well, no, that didn't sound right. Let me try again. So like if you take a few minutes to try and replicate it, you would be able to eventually. And once you're happy with it, or even probably before you're happy with it, once you get pretty close to it, Kyra and Aesop would have very visceral reactions. Just like, you what now?
Do you recognize it?
The woman in the second dream.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm trying to.
Right. That's Lutheria.
Great.
I was afraid of that.
We had just struck down her acolyte.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
It
this
was going
was
to
right
happen.
after we killed Demetria.
And I don't think the horn had anything to do with that. I think that was just you pissed her off.
Ah.
She's the lady
Yeah, it
of
did
dreams
feel
or
like
something, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time we sleep, there's a chance she gonna get us.
Oh, this is more of a fucking reason to drink. Jesus.
Yeah, then you don't dream.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you do.
Do we remember who the old man that was restrained?
Yeah.
Did we get a clear look at him, or was he?
Not really. He was just kind of like a distinct old man.
No, it was a toss-up, one way or the other.
So Aesop can go into more detail about the Ultros. Estor Archelander started the first war. He was bloodthirsty. More of a butcher than a warrior. And
The Dragonlord.
Yes. The worst of the Dragonlords. I don't like to talk about him. The Dragonlords were by and large a fantastic tradition, an institution. They were great people.
Was Yasena?
Well, to be honest, I never met Yasena, so I don't know much about her as a person. I know her reputation. Shortly after the First War began, she disappeared. No one really knows where she went. So, a lot of the stories just call her the deserter. But Estor was he was
I wonder why I was forged then, why I was crafted.
Yeah, I'm not really certain. It's good to see you again, by the way. You gave me quite a fright in Mitros. But Estor was, as far as the stories go, cursed to sail the Ultros for all time. If you are in fact looking for the Ultros, then I'm loath to suggest King Acastus. He is in fact one of Estor's descendants.
You don't like the king, do you?
Oh,
Castus.
Absolutely not. Ghastly fellow. Absolutely a travesty. What he's done to the Dragonlord name.
Please continue.
I don't know if you've had the pleasure of meeting Icarus, his silver dragon. The thing is beastly. Absolutely dreadful. He's a very mean creature, Icarus. And quite frankly, I don't know where he came from. He just sort of appeared one day, fully fledged, 30 feet long. Dragons don't just appear out of nowhere, at least in my experience.
They seem to be doing a lot more recently.
I was going to say, question for you. Before all this, weren't they thought to be extinct?
They were, in fact, yes. I couldn't even guess as to where he found a dragon egg. But even if he had a dragon egg, he would have had to hatch it 30 years ago for it to be the size it is now. And I doubt he could keep a dragon secret for 30 years, especially with his ego. He would have wanted to flaunt his dragon immediately. Even a wormling would have been a hatchling, days old, would have been cause for celebration.
So there's at least a silver one and also a gold one.
2 silvers.
2 silvers. Gaius has a silver dragon as well.
2 silvers and a gold one then.
Mm.
And the
You've
green
met a
one.
gold?
And a green.
I hadn't heard of a gold or a green. Could you tell me more of this?
The gold one is what took off my eye.
Hexia is the green dragon who's been stealing the wives of Pythor.
And I guess Pythor didn't see fit to inform me of this. I'll have to add this to my histories, and I'll be having, I assume, quite a few conversations with the king to get more details. I do miss the Dragonlords.
They will come back.
Dragons are assholes, though.
I
Points to eye.
To be honest, I don't miss the Order so much as I miss the people. He just sort of like looks off in the distance, and you can tell that he's just like remembering.
Did you know them personally?
I was saved by them personally. The Geigans enslaved all of my people, and Adonis himself rescued those few of us who remained. He was incredible. He was beautiful.
With a name like that, I would hope so.
And he was such a good father.
Does he have any of his heirs remaining?
Yes. Some of our children, or our children's children, are still alive. They've long since forgotten me, but that's okay. They have his name, and that's enough.
I'm just confused for a minute. Backtracking. So, what is Aesop saying? That
Adonis and he had children.
Okay.
Okay. That's...
Okay. Okay.
He had a hard time with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You see, Tim, when two people love each other very much.
Okay, so either Aesop is a blessed of Corellon, which would make no sense because Corellon doesn't exist in Thylia, or they adopted.
Okay. It's just I was just wondering because I thought for a moment that maybe there had just been a gender swap, but it's fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter in the slightest. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding.
Man.
Yeah.
Tim was having horrific Embreg flashbacks.
I was gonna say, did D&D do something I didn't know about medically?
Tim
like,
just, yeah.
It was just like I had no like concept that might be a thing, like for Adonis.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, and like that it would be here and at this point. So I'm just like freaking out. Okay, because he doesn't know, Orsina doesn't know.
Nope. Mm-mm. And obviously Aesop doesn't recognize you.
Yeah. So it's like there's a point where I'm trying to be like, well, I don't like. I'm semi-interested, but I'm not going to follow that thread because he doesn't know. Okay. But I still need to talk to him anyway. So that's fine. I will wait until we're done with questioning. I will speak to him. Yeah. Are we done with that line?
I think that's.
Yeah.
If that wasn't, it is now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then. Our path leads us to the crypt at Telemark. Who was buried there other than the Dragonlords? The heroes, generals?
Only the Dragonlords. Not all of them first generation. So the original, 6. Minus Yasena. But some of their children, later leaders of the Dragonlords, were entombed there as well. But no, only the Dragonlords.
The Oracle told me
Jesse,
that
we can't hear you.
Oh shit! Sorry. At this conversation, I would perk up and be
I'm kind of asking
more
on your behalf as well, so feel free to chip in. The Oracle told me that I would need to reclaim my armor from the crypt. Armor, she says, I wore when I battled Sydon. I don't know what that means.
I'm not aware of any Minotaur Dragonlords. So, who are you again?
They called me Orsino. I
don't recall any Orsino in any of the records of any Dragonlords, and believe me, I wrote most of them. I don't know why your armor would be there, unless someone decided that it should be included.
I don't know how this works. I've only heard tell of it. Isn't the Minotaur people the result of a curse? Could you have been not a Minotaur at some point in your past?
Yes. I wasn't always this way, even in my memory.
So you were a human then?
I don't know, but I wasn't always this. For many years I only lived in the shape of a bull. It was only by chance that I was freed from that form, but I have no memory of what happened before.
Huh. Well, isn't that just conveniently inconvenient?
Yes.
You no longer have the face you once had. You no longer have any memory of who you once were. If you were a Dragonlord, I can't place you.
Were there any other than Yasena that went missing? Any that can't be accounted for?
Most of them. Damon only brought Xander's body back.
It's to his crypt I have to go.
Speaking of which...
Then I guess I don't understand, because Xander is dead.
It seems that the history that we all know may not be the real history of the Dragonlords.
You tell the historian.
if you're
Who was there?
Things are always deceiving. You only write what you see or are told, and everything can be an illusion of one way or another. Fate has a weird way of messing with people.
Ask Damon. When you see him.
Scorpius seeks Damon.
So, speaking of Damon, what can you tell us about him?
He's terrifying. He was always powerful. As long as I've known him. Fantastic wizard, but a terrible man. I wasn't a Dragon Lord. I wasn't privy to their meetings. I didn't join them on their crusades. I didn't have access to their libraries. I didn't know Damon very well. But I got the feeling that he wanted to keep it that way.
So what you're saying is he's not very approachable.
No, he is not.
Another conveniently inconvenient aspect to this whole situation.
It would seem so.
Do you have any specific advice to give someone who's seeking an audience with him?
Don't forget to pay him. I've heard that's what he does now. I guess he's trying to reclaim all of the Dragonlord coins.
The crypt is not far from here. In fact, it's the closest of our tasks. Would you recommend that now is the time to go once our business in Estoria is done, or is it beyond our reach?
If we know where the crypt is, we should venture there first. We
But
have
I'm
questions.
saying, like, is it like a level cap? Like, are we going to just get fucking killed the moment we go there? But it's geographically the closest thing once we're done in Estoria, but it may not be the most sensibly narrative thing to do.
If it's a place you need to go, I don't know that there will be a right time, or a wrong time. Just cat.
Kitty.
She's an asshole. I love her, but she's an asshole. Mwah.
Yeah, my boy's doing the same thing.
Let's see how... Oh, Tim. Well, let's see how tonight goes, and then we can see if we feel like we're powerful to go talk to an all-powerful, terrifying lich.
Yeah. I kind of want to get Enora to be like the queen of Estoria, just to be like, have someone, maybe if we save her and then like convince her to be like on our side, we'll have someone more who would like actively help us with the prophecy, because I know Pythor is not going to do anything because he's a god and all that, but we might be able to get like this whole city to like help us if we get her set in as queen. And people already say that she like could rule better than he can.
Pythor is worthless in every regard, it seems.
They're hamstrung. That's the problem, isn't it? They spent 500 years with their hands tied behind their back.
Yeah.
They're so useless. Like, even if you can't directly act, you would have fucking done something. Like, where are the fail-safes? Where's the planning? Where's the, like... Ugh.
He wasn't meant to rule anything.
Who, Pythor?
It's like Robert Baratheon.
Mm-hmm. I very much tried to channel Robert Baratheon to roleplay him the first time you met him.
Pythor is who the giant statue in Mitros is of, right?
That is correct.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Actually, let me double check that. I'm fairly certain that that is the case. Yes, it is the Colossus of Pythor.
Cheerspiration for Ian in the chat.
Cheerspiration for Ian.
Thanks.
Who is this Gilded Joe?
I don't know. I've been drinking today. Good reason.
I mean, same, but
Gilded.
Yeah, I need another beer.
Gilded Joe played Rick and Morty with us.
Oh yeah.
He also DM'd the.
Although you got the Gilded name, what the hell's up with that?
What the hell, dude?
I think me and Ian are the only other ones who.
No, at one point we were just like everyone.
Sean had it.
Did he?
Sean had it for a while, like for 20 minutes in the middle of a.
Well, no, you can only change.
You can only change it like every
60 days.
Yeah. Twitch is dumb.
I'm sure Sean had it.
But no, at one point we were like, everyone should add the Gilded to the beginning of their name, and Joey was the only one who did.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sean. I made a liar of you.
Hey, we got 3 gifted subs from Emerald Phoenix. So welcome to the Guild Troll, Lightook, Tickler of Dragons, and Fires of Athelin. Thanks.
Thanks, babe.
It was a meme because someone said Joey wouldn't.
That's
And then we're gonna get one more of those. Thanks for that.
Hey, remember session 1 whenever that music was happening the whole time?
Those are what my nightmares consist of.
Yeah.
Well, PTSD.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, why? And then I remembered there was a third one.
Yeah.
Thanks for the gift subs, Dharma Phoenix.
Thanks.
What's yeah. I think we were done with the conversation basically.
Yeah.
Is there another?
I think so.
I was pretty much done with like on-screen conversation, but Yasena would continue to talk to him for a while about the Dragonlords and their general history and.
Join the Discord. If you're subbed, you can see out of character.
You want a big old Dragonlord info dump from the guy who literally met them.
Yeah, she's gonna spend some time getting to know, like, figuring out who they were and who like the big figures were, and you know, just trying to understand the person she was, you know, carved to represent.
Gotcha. All right. So we can do that on Discord.
Yep.
So if you're not already on our Discord, join our Discord. And if you are on our Discord, make sure you connect your Twitch and Discord accounts, so that if you're subbed to our channel, you can see our in-character channels on our Discord. So yeah. Anything else anyone wanted to ask Aesop?
Not Aesop, but the river. How quick does it move?
Moderately. It's not like this this raging river, but it's not like a trickle.
Okay. I just wanted to observe it to see if I can get any inkling of what kind of creature would be in this area.
Are we talking like Susquehanna levels?
Sure.
We have no clue, man.
I have no fucking clue.
Oh. Guys, it's right there.
Yeah, I know.
Also location?
Also location. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot.
How big's that river? I'm
very
teasing.
long river.
I'm teasing.
It's not very long. But I have no fucking clue. It's probably about that. I don't know. It's not incredibly wide, all things considered. If you look at the map, like it's
what,
maybe,
like 30 feet maybe?
Let's grab the ruler. 50. Yeah.
Then it gets almost up to maybe 80 or 90 down by the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Rock of Estor is just...
Even more than 150, Jesus.
Yeah, 150 feet wide down there, which is why there's a ford right there, because it widens and it gets shallow, and it's a lot easier to cross. But yeah.
Oh, they don't? They haven't put a bridge up there yet?
No bridge. They just, they don't need one. You can just ford it. It's fine. So what are you guys going to do?
Time is it?
At this point, like noon.
Mm.
You got another 6 hours before dusk. Is there anything you guys want to do? It is time
my
for
arm fitted.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it is time for Yasena to go get her arm fitted.
Why don't we go on a big adventure where we miss our appointment tonight?
Sounds good. But I will request that it's something that I definitely didn't prep for.
Okay,
Yeah, great.
So, the tomb.
To the necropolis, yeah.
To the necropolis.
I prepped that like 4 sessions ago. I shit you.
Oh
Oh my god.
Then we're not going there.
So, try and find my notes.
Mitros.
Is there a temple here?
Is there a temple in Estoria? That's a good fucking question.
Let's just go to Nevermind.
I mean, there's the dragon shrine.
There's also the Temple of the Five Gods because someone wanted to burn it down or something.
No, that was in Mitros.
Oh, that was okay.
That was in Mitros.
I'm just thinking like he could go and do an afternoon's worth of work, like, providing help and giving advice and...
Yeah, I think the dragon shrine's the closest thing this place has to like an actual temple.
Okay.
Yeah, they have an actual god as their king. They don't really need a temple.
Okay.
And they've also got just one hanging out.
Yeah, they just got one hanging out, blacksmithing.
Yeah.
Still use the temple to Helios, but the god Helios.
You sure?
Yeah.
So this one, that one. Where is Steph? She's above
Steph's
me, right?
above
Yeah,
you.
that one.
That's below.
No, not
above
that
me,
one.
yeah.
That Helios.
No, I don't know which way. Not that one.
Brady Bunch moment. Oh my
You're
God.
right, Amber.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
right.
You're the right.
They're all right.
Oh my God.
It's all right, Amber.
All right. So what else does everyone else want to do?
Yeah.
While we're
So
waiting for
Yasena, you can get your arm fitted. Do you want it to be your left or your right?
Right.
All right. You get your right arm fitted.
Boom.
You attune to it over the course of an hour. It does require attunement, but you now
Yep.
have a functioning appendage.
Let me add that to my sheet.
All right.
I'm gonna spend the next 6 hours making traps.
Making
no.
traps.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna take all your stuff, right?
Huh?
You know they're gonna take like all your stuff, right?
What's gonna take all my stuff?
They're gonna take
The
everything.
Order of Sydon
away.
is gonna take all of your stuff. Like
Including my pretty new javelin.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide like rock traps, like on the like ledges around the side, something that can catapult rocks to whatever, like some area. I don't know. Like
They
swinging rock.
catapult
Like,
rocks
you know,
to
like-
some area. I don't know.
Okay, so like the log traps and stuff like that, where you cut a rope and then a log comes down.
Yeah.
Rock, you tie a rock around something, and then you cut it, and then it falls down from the ledge.
You realize that this is a like 50-foot tall rock just jutting out of the water, right?
Yes, and then there's like 250 feet tall like mountain right next to that.
You're not wrong.
Fuck me, I guess.
He really doesn't want this to work.
It's not that I don't want it
I
to work. I'm just like I don't know how to like allow it without it being like
Busted.
Ridiculous.
yeah, ridiculous. So
That's the best way to figure out.
you're putting some kind of trap on the adjacent mountain, essentially,
Yeah.
that swings a boulder at the Rock of Estor.
Yep, I'm gonna figure out the trajectory and everything over 6 hours and set it up and then have it activate. Like I'm gonna throw something at the rope to cut it and then let it fall down, swing, and hit something.
You're making a Rube Goldberg machine.
So is it just gonna like hit like the top half or the northern half of the rock?
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna be like, okay, everyone stay on the south half.
Yep.
Okay. How big a boulder are you using?
I don't know. The thieves' tools gives you a like making traps thing. That's what I was going on.
Of
Not
course
sure
you have
that-
thieves.
I'm
You
pretty
could-
sure a thieves, someone who's using thieves' tools would probably be like doing snares. Not.
But
It's a type of
also
snare.
has like mason.
Well, that's
Don't you also
fair.
have like mason's tools too? Like you.
You can make it that the boulder like snaps off whatever's holding us to this rock,
Mm.
so we're not imprisoned anymore. And certain
That's
people
the
that
whole
aren't
thing is that
Well,
we
we
have
have
to
to
be
be
chained to it the whole night.
Oh, we okay.
Otherwise-
Wow.
Otherwise, it doesn't work.
I tried for you.
I do like the idea of just smushing the beast against the north side of the rock. Bam. Done.
There's no way to.
But what if it? Yeah.
We have no way to anticipate like where it's gonna come from, where it's gonna
Also,
attack, where
isn't
it's
it just gonna fall here? Like, what's gonna
Sounds like
make
a
it?
terrible plan.
What's gonna make it like go outward?
Yeah, like
Momentum.
Wouldn't it just fall flat to here?
Well, so you want to attach it with like a rope of some sort, right?
Yeah, or
So-
by chain or something.
So it needs to be so it can't be heavier than that can like handle.
Yeah.
But
supposed
it
to
also
be.
needs to be something you can lift so that you can actually set this thing up.
So it's essentially like you
I'm
want it to swing like this, right, Luke?
Yeah.
So swing. Yeah.
I'm gonna switch
So
to roll
push
20
it
so
off
that the
this
stream can
side.
see.
Yeah.
So you're
you
gonna push it
up
off this side, and it's gonna swing down this way and hit whatever is down there, right?
Yep. pretty much.
So there's probably like a little box here that we can say if there's an enemy in this area right here, it'll hit them. But that like they'd have to be against the rock. Maybe I don't know. This would be difficult.
We could
I
lure
like the
them
idea.
to a side. That's not to
Yeah,
say
we
we
could-
can't. You bait them to that side.
Yeah.
Could also potentially go early, submerge our weapons in a trunk underneath the water, and then collect them.
Well, you're not allowed to leave the rock.
At all?
No.
At
No.
all.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tape all of our weapons to that rock, and then that rock's gonna swing down with that one.
No, I'm not.
This is getting so ridiculous.
Very complicated.
I love the ingenuity, but I'd like to get to this session.
Set it up the way you anticipate it would work, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, you want like a rock to swing and hit stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's gonna hit essentially like the entire northwest half of the rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Roll fucking thieves' tools, I guess.
What the fuck could go wrong?
Take a bardic inspiration for
Everything.
this
Excuse
one.
me.
Of course.
Okay. Is that D6 or D?
That's a D6, and I will also help you. So with advantage.
Okay.
You want to throw guidance on it?
I don't have guidance anymore.
Okay.
I got rid of that a while ago.
I can do guidance.
We're all in on
goodness.
Remir's half-baked idea.
I'm just supervising while they make this shit.
I believe in you, sweetie.
Go. For the starts, I'm going to the
This
bathroom.
is intelligence thieves' tools, by the way, which I think is actually better than Dex for you.
Yeah. That's 26.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it.
That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
All right. So now that I hate all of you forever,
You didn't already?
yeah. So Orsino, Remir, and Yasena were all involved in setting that up. Helios, Alaris, and Alaris and Scorpius are gone. Helios, what are you doing for 6 hours?
I kind of wanted to seek out people that might be worshipping Lutheria that live in Estoria and just fishing for anything.
So there's no like open worship of Lutheria here. It's just essentially people pouring out libations, or making libations, I think is the way you would verb that. Pouring out alcohol anytime they drink to Lutheria, because that's the thing you do,
Right.
so as not to invoke her ire. Scorpius is now an evil DM.
That was very well done.
Very well done.
Sneak 100.
I don't. Oh, it's X Noisy. X Noisy is now following. Thanks for the follow.
Thanks.
I was like, I can't read that. What are those? What are those characters there? Drink for 6 hours sounds like a great plan. Yeah, Z's not wrong. Scorpius and Alaris, what are you doing for the next 6 hours?
Part of me just wants to sit and watch them set this trap and see what happens.
Sounds good. Alaris, what are you doing?
You're on mute.
Oh, you're on mute, Amber.
Yeah. I am also sitting and watching this, and Alaris isn't very smart. She is wise, though. So she's like maybe offering a little bit of wisdom, but not maybe very smart wisdom.
So I think the
And
wisdom...
yet we're still doing this.
Yeah, I think the wisdom you're giving is... Guys, this is not going to work.
This is a terrible idea.
This is terrible, but you do you. It's all you.
All right. Oh my god. So you've been. It has been requested that you be at the palace at shortly before dusk. So 6 o'clock. I don't know if they have clocks. They have clocks now.
They have sundials.
Sure, sundial. Thank you. Wanna buy a sundial? Thank you, Phil.
I was gonna do it, and I was like, no, I interrupt too much as it is. Hey kid, you wanna buy a sundial?
So it is requested that you meet them Hey.
Oh, birthday girl. Thanks,
Birthday
Sean.
girl. We got cheerspiration for Alaris. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
This plan sounds like it's out of some child's book. So, do you convene at the palace at the appointed time, or do you miss another appointment?
No.
You do the thing that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of sass there.
There was so much sass.
I'm sorry. I thought we were going to the necropolis.
So I'm gonna.
After this.
Kyra's not allowed to watch.
Kyra's not allowed to watch.
Oh.
But she is part of the grim procession that leads towards the Rock of Estor in the River Archelon. Gaius and his knights lead you through the ford and onto the sacrificial rock. After binding each of you, apparently by the leg, they decided. After binding each of you by the leg to the central pole, Gaius motions to you and says, "You are now offered as a sacrifice to appease the Lord of Storms. Remain here until the sun rises. If you step away from the rock, the city will suffer the wrath of Sydon." And I do have a handout for what this guy looks like, because this is actually your first time meeting him. And this art is
for 10.
so bad. This art is
Oh.
so bad.
Oh, his face is a little caved in.
Nice.
Oh, that's
His face is a little
Gaius.
caved in. Yeah.
I can't wait to
Ooh.
kill him.
His mouth is so tiny.
He's angry boy.
You want to know the worst part? that symbol on his cloak is literally the only art in the book of
Sydon.
the Order of Sydon.
Huh.
Ridiculous.
Wow. And it's only halfway there.
right.
And moving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fortunately, someone on the Discord was able to like take what's there and make a whole symbol. So yay! But
whole ass
like,
symbol.
holy crap!
I realized after that session when I asked about the guards and stuff that you told me then they've got blue cloaks on, and of course I immediately forgot I was colorblind.
Whoops.
Sucks,
Yeah.
don't it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move you to my scene that's called generic. Yeah, you like that?
I love
I have
that.
generic hellscape, so it's fine. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have generic hellscape.
So I am going to. What? That's the Rock of Estor. You're welcome.
Cool.
Perfect.
Perfectly round.
And oh, I moved the other tool. And here's the pole you're chained to. Look at me. I'm an artist.
Yay!
How long is the chain?
The chain's 10 feet long, so you can go anywhere on the pole unless you start making laps, and then it's going to wrap around the pole, and then you won't be able to go so far.
I think
Does anybody want to
the
play
back-
tetherball with me as the ball?
Exactly.
I don't think the texture's on the map layer, so we can't see the grid.
I can see the grid.
Oh, I can see it on
can't
the
see
very
the grid.
edges, but not like on the actual texture.
It's very, very light.
One
Yeah.
I can
second.
go in and
1 second.
make
I'm
it
going to grab your
brighter.
tokens, and then I'll see what I can do about that problem. Alright, I don't know why you guys are all over the place on that scene. I'm just going to go here. You guys should be... Oh god, you're all over the place here too. Alright. Every time I need to grab your tokens, I just go to like some random scene that I know you guys have already been to, and then I just grab your tokens from there.
le copy, le paste.
I love copy paste. So copy paste. No, you're right. I can't see the grid either. So
You can make it brighter in the map, in the settings of the
Let
map.
me just double check that. Yeah, no, this is on the map layer. So let me make the grid opacity more. There you go. I can change the color of the grid too.
That's better.
Yeah,
Make the
maybe
grid
that
black.
would. Yeah. That's
There.
perfect.
That's so much
there
better.
She is.
There's a grid.
This is so much smaller than I thought it was.
20 feet across. I told you. So the trap is set to hit the northwestern half of the rock.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to that southeastern side.
We do have to get it into this area, I guess.
So,
Might I suggest that Yasina and Helios not be in the northwestern side of it?
Oh, Helios can't die. What does it matter?
Man, I don't know
Thank you,
whether or
Bayless.
not.
I think that we should not
Hey,
find
we got an
comfort
F1
in that.
Bayless for me.
I don't know how Helios is actually feeling bad though. It's like, do I feel invincible? Do I feel lucky today? Probably not.
You feel lucky, punk?
You feel lucky, punk?
Did Bayless make it to chat?
Bayless is on now, yeah.
Nice. I gotta drop some Baylesses in chat then.
Gotta drop some mad Bayless.
I can do that now.
Yay!
I can too. Watch.
Do we just have lots of Baylesses in chat? Because I'm fiddling with stuff.
I'm in the same boat as you, hun. So I will drop a Bayless in chat.
Thanks.
Wait, what?
We can't drop actual Bayless emojis.
So we're just Bayless.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even the name of the... Like, it's the Guild 2 Bayless.
Whatever.
Fine.
I don't know that.
Two. Yes. Done. I win.
Dropping them Baylesses in
I
chat.
drop my own face. How's that? I can do that.
Amber, when did you tier 3 sub?
I did it on Bayless's stream
Oh, right. I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I remember now.
on my birthday.
Oh.
It is your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Alright, so so you have been stripped of all weapons and shields and all of that, but I don't think literally any of you are actually dependent on weapons. You do still have your armor. So Remir, your fists are
They didn't take my hair.
It's
don't
flawless.
tempt them.
I would stab them.
They can't.
I mean, not without chopping it
Oh
off.
my god.
Does anyone need a weapon?
I don't think anyone needs a weapon, no.
Nope.
So, good job, guys, making characters that don't need weapons.
Yay.
And about 10 minutes after you're chained to the pole, and everyone just, everyone leaves you to be sacrificed here, you hear screeching from up above. And you can see in the dusky night, in the dim light that is still here, you see 3 harpies circling up above. And they're just circling.
Oh, they're here for the
How
show.
far? How far above?
100 feet up.
Oh, harpies or vultures? Is that the
Harpies or vultures, yes.
That's the
Yeah,
joke.
it's
Got
not
it.
them. They're here to
Yeah.
pick on us.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I could start hitting them.
Do you want to piss them off?
Let's.
No.
Are they the ones that are going to kill us, or try to kill us, I should say?
I don't think so.
Well, then let them alone.
Let's wait. Let's wait. Piss off. Birds.
If you're not going to do anything about that, then, what?
I don't know. Just that you expect us to just murder them as soon as we solve
I
it.
didn't expect you to do anything.
Life cleric.
I'm just confirming. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I regret not killing them.
So 10 minutes later, you see 4 serpentine shapes moving down the river from the northwest.
Here we go.
I'm gonna burn a spell slot and make the sorcery point.
Okay.
I say we don't do anything until they attack us first.
Yep.
All right. So if you're staying on that side of the rock, like, you can only kind of barely see them. I rolled stealth for them, and 3 of them nailed it, but the other one made a lot of splashes, so you saw the rest of them anyway. So they make their way to the rock, and they start climbing the side.
Is anyone going to struggle in the darkness? Just FYI.
Mm-mm.
No?
It is,
Oh,
it,
I-
is
dark vision.
still, it is still dim light. So there isn't going to be
Okay.
like disadvantage on attacks or anything. It's just disadvantage on
Okay.
perception checks.
Okay, fine.
So they start climbing the rock, and you hear just an absolutely ridiculous number of legs as they start climbing.
I'm not looking.
You're not
What
looking.
What
No.
side do they sound like they're coming from?
The northern and western sides.
I guess we'll just wait. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do we want to ready knocking the trap?
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as readying an action outside of combat. Just FYI. Just saying. Like that's what initiative means.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they get to the top of the rock, and you can see that they are basilisks.
We knew that basilisks was an option, but we didn't look into them at all.
You really didn't.
Damn.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boys.
I even said that was the most likely, but I didn't bother to look them up at all while we were there.
Oh shit! I got that 20. Nice.
Ooh.
I hate going first though. It's a real pain in the ass.
Ooh, I didn't do bad at
You
all.
set the tone.
Why
You set the tone.
can't I add turn? What the fuck? Wait. Are you shitting me?
Uh-oh.
I can add turn for one, but not a group.
That's dumb.
I think they just changed that because I have added turn. Oh. Because I was selecting the pole in the middle of the frickin'. So let's move that to the map layer. And then now I can add turn. But I already did it one by one, so. Alright, Basilisk. Let's roll initiative. Alright. Alaris, did you get a 0?
No, sorry. Bayless tagged me in something, and I was trying to look at it real quick. Thought it was my spirit weapon,
Just making sure.
and I can't. It's 17. I just did it.
Okay.
Not this time. I get a 0.
Wow. Every single one of you beat them. So,
Hell yeah.
Orsino, you're up.
No.
Get him.
Don't wanna.
Get him.
Okay.
Trap.
What'd you say?
Action
Gotta
less.
get rid of the trap.
Incidentally, this what they look like. I put it in the Roll20 chat.
Shouldn't get
Did
it.
you?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They have a
They big
ridiculous
chonky
number
boys.
of legs.
They are chonk. Jesus.
They're pretty chonk.
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 Okay.
You do know that their gaze is what petrifies.
Ugh.
Love petrifying gaze.
How
I'm-
is it that Medusas don't have, like, advantage against petrifying gaze or something? That should be a thing.
Because the mythological Medusa IRL was petrified by her own gaze.
Well, fine.
Fine.
Jesse, I'm just going to point out that I'm literally already made of marble, and I don't have any resistance to it.
Or see no.
Yes, I'm casting Bless on Helios, Raymir, and Scorpius.
Hashtag bless.
Thank you.
And
Hashtag
then-
blessed.
Bonus action convert spell slot into a sorcery point.
Alrighty.
And I'm done.
Alright. Yasena.
Shit, that was fast.
You're second. Alaris,
Yeah,
you're next. Helios, you're on deck.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to throw out a quick shatter.
Alrighty.
Wait, how do we trigger the trap, by the way? I'm not sure how that happens.
That's a good.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anyone does.
I'm just thinking it's rope traps, so somebody just has to shoot the rope.
You gotta shoot the rope.
Okay.
How? We don't have
With
weapons.
what?
You guys have magic, like cantrips and stuff? You use that?
But that reminds me, Orsino, at the start of your turn, you would either have to make a con save versus petrify, or
Say I was
avert your-
looking away.
All right, you're
You
averting
did.
your
Say I
gaze,
was.
so you
Yep.
are effectively blinded
Mhm.
from them. And Yasena...
Only to them, though, right? Not like
Only to them, yes. Yasena, would you like to make a save against Petrify or avert your gaze?
Can I avert my gaze but still see them for spells?
Nope.
If it's an attack spell that doesn't require sight, then you can do it. But if it says you, like the creature that you see makes a saving throw, you can't.
Can you cantrip and activate the trap? That way you don't have to look at them.
My cantrip doesn't reach the trap.
And it also does psychic damage, which objects are immune to.
Got it.
I was thinking of the hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's too far as well.
Am I next? No. There's one more. Yeah, Lars. Okay. Alright, got it.
Okay, I'll avert my gaze then.
Okay. And then you can just look at the ground near them and then shatter that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is I was gonna shatter.
And that's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so I can catch 3 of them. It looks like.
Yeah, you put it here. You get those 3. All right, so let's make some con saves. So I've got a 3, 11, and a 22.
Okay. It looks like that this does 3d8 thunder damage.
Yep.
Let me.
Thunder.
Don't know what you're referencing.
Thundercats?
Oh.
Oh.
Bitch, I didn't watch Thundercats.
Man, that's the cool stuff. I think that was smart.
14 damage to each of them.
Alright.
Snarf.
7, the one that saved.
Too young for Thundercats.
Who's too young?
Luke's younger
You
than
are.
you. Oh,
I'm not that young.
He's like, you're what, like 26?
25.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still too young for Thundercats, really. It was even just before my time, but it's...
I watched
my brothers
Thundercats,
watched it.
Anyway, anything else, Yasena? You
Yeah. I'll go ahead and... is anyone currently at risk for being in the northwest side, by the way?
Helios.
Me.
And
Cool.
kind of, sort of, Remir. I don't know if there's enough room. It's mostly just Helios.
I mean, the chain's 10 feet. Why can't you just walk off the edge? Like a little bit.
Yeah?
I can stand on the side.
Just dangle with your leg out here.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably stand here just dangling by the chain.
Yeah, alright.
Cool. So Helios and Remir and Orsino take 5 temp HP and move up to your speed in any direction you want.
Is that a
There's
reaction?
nowhere for me to go.
That's a bonus action.
No, is it a reaction for them to move?
Tim, you could go here.
Yeah, they have to use their reaction to move.
I think that counts. Because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, this space would be safe too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that puts me right in front of a basilisk. And I'm averting my gaze, so I think I am going to move back.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
5
Thank you.
Nah, I'm not going to use my reaction.
Alright. Done?
Yep.
Yasena?
That's it. Yep.
Alright, Alaris.
It's my turn.
It
I
is
get to
your
use
turn.
a spell.
You do. Incidentally,
do.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I have completely removed the rule that says you can only cast 1 leveled spell per turn. So if you have a bonus action spell and an action spell, you can cast both.
Fix your hair.
I do, and Bayless did just drop in chat my purple spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah.
Because I love you, Bayless.
I'm a dumb
So, have any of them taken damage yet?
Yes, the northern 3 were shattered.
Okay. So then, the one to this one, I am going to nat 20 guiding bolt 2nd level, aka 4th level.
Said that so sweetly.
Oh, geez.
Die!
Oh, fuck yes. I was waiting for this all session.
So that's
That is 14d6.
Yikes.
Just
Oh.
twin it and do it twice, please. Please twin it and do it again.
Oh, God.
Do I have to burn a second level spell though?
You would have to burn a second level spell slot to get 2 sorcery points to twin a second. No, because it's a 4th level spell. You need 4 sorcery points to twin that.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So 21 for the first roll. And 29 for the second. So a total of 50.
50. Just casual 50 damage.
Casual 50 damage.
So it's not quite dead, believe it or not. But,
Damn.
But its eyes are glowing, and not in a way that looks like it's something it can do. It's just kind of bleeding radiance.
Your timing wasn't good, Bayless.
That was very good timing.
And also, then I'm going to do my bonus action Spirit Weapon at 2nd level, which it is a second level spell. To that same one.
Okay.
So it's a 4th level spiritual weapon,
Yep.
so it gets bonus damage, right?
Yep.
Oh, that I didn't use mine at 20, so it was only 8.
8 will miss.
Yeah.
Wow. I did give you control of the spiritual weapon token.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Oh, you had advantage on that attack because you guiding bolted it.
Oh, that's right.
Go, go, go.
Ooh, guiding bolt spiritual weapon is a fun combo.
That is a fun combo.
That is a 14.
That will still miss.
Damn it.
Damn.
So close.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it was gonna be.
Aw.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Bayless.
Bayless.
Anyway.
Aww.
Inspiration for everyone but Amber.
That's fine.
Baby.
They gave me the best present, a purple.
Helios.
I want to activate the trap. Can I produce flame it?
You may absolutely produce flame in the
Do it.
trap. Alright, so you're just gonna produce flame and hurl at the trap?
Hell yeah.
Make an attack roll.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Plus
yeah.
D4.
Plus D4.
Yeah. Hashtag blast.
What's the name?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I need it probably. 9 plus 14.
14 will hit the rope.
Cool.
So you hit the rope. And so you hit the rope, and this boulder just like to the end of its chain and
this
it
is
just
cool.
starts swinging. Let's make some dex saves for these motherfuckers. They're big and beefy and not very fast. So 3 of them fail. The one that succeeds is the one that just got guiding bolted in the face. And I figured out how much damage this was going to do, and I can't remember, and now I need to look it up again. So this will be a 4d10. So that's going to be 22 damage to
Holy
each,
shit, you gave it way more than I thought you were gonna
each
give
of
it.
these 3. I gave you what?
Wait.
You gave it way more damage than I thought it would be. Like,
That was 4d10.
yeah, the trap thing is just a lot weaker than that.
I gave you tier 1 deadly.
Oh, for the thing, it doesn't tell us like tier or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, I gave you
It's
tier 1
probably
deadly. So it just kind of like crushes their front legs because like they're like barely on the rock, and this huge boulder just like comes by and crushes / scrapes their entire front legs off.
Everyone's laughing
yeah.
at Remir.
Yeah. And
Shit.
the other one is able to like duck down below the side before it swings past. But yeah, you've removed 6 legs from the basilisks.
I give a thumbs up to Remir and I'm done.
And now every single basilisk is bloodied.
Damn.
All 4 of them.
Done.
Remir, you're just like, how do I follow that performance?
I mean, it was his
Yeah.
thing. I just activated it.
I guess I'll just come over here and I'll punch this guy.
Alright. By the way, Remir punches people now. Hey, Remir, what do you look like? Because I'm guessing that until you were chained to the rock, you were just wearing splint mail.
Yeah, no, I'll activate it. I'm a Centaur Gorgon, D&D 5e Gorgon.
what?
Do you know what a 5'8" Gorgon looks like?
Like stupid.
Stupid. Thank you, Tim. I look stupid. Thank you.
Self-esteem in the toilet.
Dropping it. He looks like that, but centaur.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, fuck.
Love it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's just got armor over his entire goddamn body, because that's balanced.
Okay.
Alright, so you're punching him with your thunder fists.
Yeah. Yeah. Action.
Excuse me?
He has
Thunder
punch-
Gaunt. Wow, nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Shit.
Wait, does D&D Beyond like automatically double the dice if you nat 20?
Very likely not.
It
No.
looks like it says 2d8 plus 4, and then I know my damage isn't that normally.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Does it not give a breakdown of what each dice was?
Of course
Well,
not.
no, it does afterwards, but like it just changed it backwards after I clicked on it, so I'm guessing it does.
I see.
So how much damage?
14.
Alright, so this thing's eyes are like glowing excess radiance, and you're pretty sure that if it had like less scales on its body, you'd see, light in every one of its veins. But you don't care about any of that, because you just punch it in this face, and its head explodes. Because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, indeed.
Jesus.
That guy got wrecked.
That guy got crit twice. And that was his life. They haven't even taken a turn yet.
Yeah.
That's the boulder, though.
Anything else around here?
No, I'm done.
Alright, Scorpius.
So I'm going to regret everything, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go up here,
Okay.
and you said they're all bloodied, right?
They are all bloodied. Yeah, I mean, this one's missing 2 of its legs. 2 of its 8.
Great. I'm going to attack it with my snaky boys.
Okay.
Which ones?
And I am #blessed. It's going to be William Snakespeare, Scorpius Jr., and Histofer.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
So, yeah, it's 20-something.
20-something hits.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then that's going to be...
I thought this was going to be a difficult encounter.
Wow.
It's going to be 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and it needs to make a con saving throw.
It's going to be a 19.
Well, cool. And so then I am also going to flurry of blows
Okay.
to do 2 unarmed strikes at it.
Yep.
Which is going to be 15 to hit.
That hits.
You
have found its AC.
Oh, thank you for being #blessed then. And that would be 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the second one
Still alive somehow.
second would be a 17 to hit,
17 will hit.
which is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I swear to God, it's still alive.
Fucking hell.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. So you were so close to killing it, but I'm gonna spend Cheerspiration. It's gonna bite you. Ain't gonna bite you. He does not like being bitten. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
So that is gonna be 13 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And this guy's also gonna bite you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's an 18.
So another 23 to hit. And that one's going to be 10 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
I'm down.
Cool. And then the third one's going to attack Remir. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this one's probably not going to hit.
I don't have a shield, so it might hit.
Never mind, that's a critical hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
It's a yikes for me, dog.
So that's going to be 15 piercing damage and 15 poison damage as it just bites your entire fucking front haunch with its 3-foot wide mouth.
Cool.
How you looking there?
I'm almost down.
Alright, so he's just rending your fucking armor and injecting poison through his fangs. Orsino. Did I mention I thought this would be a deadly encounter?
Okay. Alright.
You almost killed Scorpius.
He's just unconscious, he'll be fine. I didn't even give him any death save fails.
So Scorpius is down, right?
He is down, and Remir nearly so.
I'm gonna twin Nat 20 guiding bolts on the 2 in melee with him.
In melee with Remir?
Scorpius.
Oh, with Scorpius. Okay.
The one who's down,
yeah.
so they don't keep going.
Right back.
So you have 2 Nat 20s to burn on that?
Yeah, my last 2.
Okay.
23 on 1.
Mm-hmm.
And 26 on another.
Okay, so 25 points of overkill.
Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure my friend didn't die.
Yeah.
You're telling me I was 2 points away from killing it?
1 point away from killing it. You were
Fine.
1 point away from killing it.
I appreciate you, husband.
Yeah, literally my last nat 20, so I didn't want you to die. I don't think I have anything as a bonus action that's useful. No. I have Hex, but it's not going to do anything, so... I'm just going to move up a little.
Okay.
There we go.
Done?
Yes.
Alright, Yasana.
Let's do second shatter.
A second... Oh, there's 1 left, you know that, right?
Yeah, but it's my most damaging spell.
Okay. Are you gonna place it the same place so it hits the corpses anyway?
Yeah, let's blow them up.
Alright, sounds good. So I just crit the save. On the one that's still alive.
7 damage then.
Alright. So still standing, but barely. And then the 2 that are on the ground, they just burst into chunks. So a leg goes flying that way, and a leg goes flying that way, and a leg goes flying that way, and a leg goes flying that way. And I could continue to say that for another 8 legs, because they have a lot of those. But legs just go flying every which way. Yeah, anything else?
That's it. Actually, hang on. Is anyone unconscious right now?
Mm-hmm.
Scorpius.
Healing word.
Oh, thanks.
Watch just the harpies come fuck us now.
That'll be 6 points of healing.
Grazie.
That's it.
I'm not #blessed anymore, though, right?
No,
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I'm holding it, you're fine.
And in fact, if you were to make a death save while unconscious, you would add your bless to that death save. Alright. Alaris, you're up. And incidentally, I've been forgetting to do this since literally, like, the first... I've forgotten for an entire round of combat. So, would you like to avert your eyes, or make a con save versus petrification?
I'm going to avert my eyes. I believe. Hold on. Let me look at my spell first. Do I have to see it to be able to hit it with my...
Sacred Flame? Yes, you need to...
No, the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, you don't have to see it, but you will have disadvantage if you can't.
So I'm going to nat 20 the save then.
Okay, so you're just going to stare it right in the face.
Yeah, say
I mean,
fuck you.
You are a mountain nymph, You are stone-faced.
Yeah.
So you just stare it in the face, and then swing with your spiritual weapon.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to do Cheerspiration, I believe.
Okay.
$23 to hit.
That'll hit. And since it was upcast to 4th level, it's 2d8 plus Wismod damage.
So 8 plus plus 3.
All right. So it's dead.
11. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Harpy's doing?
Circling.
Cool.
One of them dives down into the water and starts eating dead basilisk bits.
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe we should
So just wants the dead stuff.
So I'm definitely gonna take. Should we throw these off the rock so that the harpies don't come here?
Mhm.
So
Kick
I'm gonna, yeah.
Shove them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shove all the other basilisks. What's left of them, because 2 of them just exploded. Shove the bits off of the rock, and the harpies start diving into the water like a bunch of kingfishers, and just start like picking up chunks of basilisk, and you can see them perch on rocks nearby and start like tearing into the flesh.
Helios, can you burn away the rest of that rope?
Wait, the rope for the trap thing?
Yeah, this way we don't just have a boulder hanging out there in the morning.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
It would have swung back. Yeah.
Solid. I burned the rope.
Alright.
Just like I was just thinking, like, that's gonna be a little sus.
Yeah, just start lobbing fire at it.
I mean, we followed all the rules.
We just didn't die. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. So the harpies, once they get their meal, and they've sufficiently grossed you out with their noises and their eating and their
Are these sentient creatures?
ish.
I'll use my enthralling performance on them.
Why?
Holy
Aw,
shit, Mr.
Bayless.
Thank you,
Bayless.
Bayless.
Hey,
That
Liz.
20s for everybody except
Thank you.
Aw.
everybody
Such a sweet
except
tired boy.
Players.
me.
Thank
Such
you,
a
Bayless.
sweet tired boy.
We love you.
Everybody but me.
Oh,
I don't get none. That's fine.
I will shower you tomorrow. How's that feel?
Thanks.
Or how's that sound?
Yeah, I was planning on it too.
Thanks.
I've
So-
showered the players enough. They have plenty.
oh, there you go. Because you whined. You got
You
2.
get 2, brat.
This naughty little brat.
Also, my big boy dum dum mistake is going. Part of it's going to you tomorrow anyway. So
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
We exchanging those. It's fine.
it's fine. I
So what else happens?
yeah, I mean, you killed the river beasts.
Cool.
Presumably. Hopefully these were the river beasts.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for second wave or some
Yeah.
I really hope so.
Yeah, it was actually just like 6 Medusas who live in the Rock of Estor.
Oh, I see.
Well,
We get
not
time
second
for a
level,
short
so-
rest.
Yeah, can we short rest?
Yeah, you can short rest.
thank God. Okay.
So in fact, I'm just gonna, make a long story short and tell you that nothing really happens the rest of the night. It really only took 20 minutes for the basilisks to come and get their meal, which didn't go the way they wanted. And you essentially just get to sleep here tonight.
Hell yeah.
So we're actually taking a long rest.
Yes, you are in fact taking.
I
Okay,
didn't
well,
use
then I'm
any
gonna-
resources.
Yeah.
No.
I did. I used my nat 20s. Which
Oh,
makes
I
me so
did.
sad.
I activated the trap, and that was it. I didn't get a second turn.
But that was really important, apparently.
Jeez.
More credit to Ramir.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Amber used both of her 2nd level spell slots.
Hmm.
On the first turn.
Yeah.
And it was worth it.
Yeah.
Hashtag worth it.
Hashtag worth it.
Jesus
And big
fucking-
thanks to Bayless.
Do we level up?
That you actually do.
Yes.
Let me double check that real quick.
No, I'm already doing it. You can't take backsies.
So
No takesies back.
2800 XP.
Not that I get anything. Oh, I do. I get back to the tome now.
Yeah, you get second level spells, dude.
And am I okay to take the versatility warlock stuff for the tome? You know, in the UA, that was the one that added in extra stuff for everybody.
An extra invocation.
Yeah, there's like 2 extra tome invocations in it. One which is I can use sending to anyone that signs my book, and the other one is I get death ward on anyone who signs my book.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
I will have to take a look at those.
I mean, they're not relevant now. I think they're 5th level features anyway.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there are 2 that I would really like, if possible.
So let me real quick.
Sending on anyone who signs your book sounds dope.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to convince them to do it, but yeah, it'd be super useful. And then Death Ward is once per day, one of the people that signs my book, when they drop to 0, comes back to 1.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That
Yeah.
is great.
It just really suits with the character in terms of like, if I can get you to write your fate in my book, I'll
Right.
determine now is not the time for you to die, kind of thing, which I quite like.
Pretty cool.
So
Oh.
are we leveling up now?
You are leveling up, yes. Well, I mean, probably not right now, because it's like 20 minutes to the end of the session, and there's probably not going to be another fight, but... and Amber, I'm sorry you only got to cast 2 spells that got upcast.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Alright.
I did a shit ton of damage.
Apparently you guys keep deciding to have birthdays in sessions that are mostly roleplay.
I
was
just
perfectly okay with
passed.
this.
Your birthday just passed?
Yeah.
You gotta wait another 10 months.
Lame.
But yeah, you did gain enough XP to reach level 4. So you will be level 4 for next session.
Sweet.
I did mark red. And I'm just gonna close that. But, alright. But yeah, so you guys wake up shortly before dawn, mostly because you're like, okay, well, I guess we can just chill here at like 7 o'clock. You wake up at like 5. You got a nice long sleep. You probably each managed to get 8 hours of sleep for once in your lives.
We did it.
I kind of
Very
like the
comfortably,
idea. I kind of like the idea that as they're coming back, we're just like,
Stretching.
like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And we're even stronger than we were before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like flexing our muscles.
So Gaius and his captains begrudgingly climb the rock, and they have ladders to do so. It's not like they're climbing it, like mountain climbing. They put ladders up, they climb the rock, and they just sort of like wordlessly unlock your shackles, and then just climb down.
That's 3 times now you failed to kill us. That's significant.
Can we not rub it in? I'm scared.
Gaius turns to you and just whistles very loudly.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
And instead of climbing down off the rock, he leaps onto his dragon that swoops down from the clouds. And then he stares at you again before pulling on the reins and flying away.
Flexing
And
that
you
dragon.
turned to stone.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Alright, so let's go tell Pythor and meet up with Enora, right?
Yep. I actually really like this read aloud text for once.
For once.
For once. When you return to the palace, King Pythor is already deep in his cups celebrating your victory. He greets each of you with a bone-crushing hug and a painful slap on the back. Warriors of the prophecy, you have my eternal gratitude. There was a time when I would have taken to the fields to battle the Centaur army single-handedly, but alas, I fear my fighting days are behind me. Perhaps it's time to officially retire. No, I think I'll still be king.
Are you sure though?
We heard that they really like your daughter. Not that you're not a great king, but perhaps maybe it is time to retire. Let her have her chance at glory.
There will come a day when I no longer sit this throne, and I think it shall be soon, but it is not this day. Remir,
Well, I tried.
take care of that hammer, and may you smash as many skulls as I did.
I'll try.
Does Remir have a hammer?
Yeah, he gave me one. I'm not using it for hammering heads, but I'll use it for making magic items.
Can I catch up with him in drinks?
I mean, he's way ahead of you, but...
Fuck.
Also,
I'm gonna try.
it's what time in the morning?
Yeah, it's like
Like
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning? Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm pretty sure Jesse laughed so loud that Zoom decided that his mic broke, so it cut it.
Oh!
You're welcome.
That's the sound that mics make when they break. We're gonna mute that.
Right.
It was just feedback, that's all.
Yeah, it was just feedback coming from your vocal cords.
Yep.
Um,
That checks out.
but Princess Enora is present. She has been released from her prison. And she is every bit as beautiful as she was promised. Which is to say, I mean, I don't think anyone mentioned how beautiful she was.
Correct.
Is Pythor good looking?
I think I've shared a handout of what he looks
I
like.
can't remember.
I
I just want to know if the good looking genes came from him or mom.
Important. Nope. NPC portraits.
Well, we do have a picture of the giant statue of him in Mitros.
Yeah, that's true.
I did not. I have apparently not shared this handout before, but this is Pythor.
I'm getting
Oh wow,
Jason
he looks like
Momoa
Thor.
vibes.
He looks like
Yeah.
Thor. I wonder why. He
Yeah,
has a
right?
hammer he can summon to his hand.
He kind of hot.
Does?
I'm into it.
Tim's into it.
He doesn't have it anymore.
He doesn't have the hammer anymore. But he did have that. This guy's like 500 years old. Whatever.
It's not big.
I mean, I'm 300. It's fine.
Yeah. Enora, on the other hand, is 23. In case anyone cares.
It's only 6 years after me. He's going over finding new girls. What's going on here?
I'm 6 months old at this point? No, 2.
You're like 2.
I'm older than all of you. I just don't know it.
Yeah. How long have you been Orsino? Like 6 years, 7 years, something like that?
Less than that, 2 to 3. Not very long at all.
Mm.
Here's the thing, you have no idea how old I am, because
Or do I?
Medusae are ageless.
That eyebrow
Are they
game.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I
Good
think
to
so.
know. How old
Did I
is
make that up?
Rose?
I'm 300-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are all impossibly old or impossibly young. Remir, please tell me you're in your 40s.
I'm 29.
29. Awesome. Finally, someone who's like a regular age.
Regular.
A regular.
Regular
age.
ass age.
To be clear, I did not say how old I actually am.
No, I know. Yeah.
Hi.
How old is the statue that is Yasenna? That's a good question.
88 years,
88 years? Alright.
according to Ian.
Is that a number I gave you? Let me write that down real quick.
He gave me about 80 years since I was carved by Andromeda.
Alright.
So we just drink and party all day?
I mean, that's certainly Pythor's plan.
It's a pretty good plan.
Hey
Right?
guys, it looks like we actually found the finish line of a quest.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
where's
it's a good
Kyra?
jump.
I'm filling Kyra.
Alright, that's very nice of you. So Kyra would have been obligated to stay with Pythor.
Right.
So it is very nice of you to fill in Kyra. So if you don't already have inspiration,
Oh, thanks.
have inspiration.
Oh, I think I did. God damn it.
So Kyra is going to spend the next. She probably has already spent the last several hours, and will spend the next several hours trying to catch up on all the shit you're telling her about. And she will spend this whole party with Pythor grilling you for details about Demetria and about the Mossy Temple and about Hercus, which I don't think is a name you guys actually knew.
No.
The squirrel gnome.
Oh, yeah.
I think you guys knew his
You
name
know
was
the name.
Hercus.
You told us after the session.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, his name was Hercus. But the squirrel gnome who threw nuts at you.
Does she know him?
No, but I'm assuming he came up while you guys were talking about
There was
stuff.
this fucking asshole squirrel.
And I threw another and he fell off.
Yeah.
And
I didn't kill him, though.
Helios had a sling and slung his own nuts back at him.
Yeah. Kyra, make sure you mention how good looking I am.
I need
Stanley.
to get my other arm and my armor.
Yep. But Pythor would rebuke you for trying to leave before the celebrations are over.
Fair.
And
Is Aesop here?
Aesop is not here now.
Okay.
He's not much for partying.
So we do our celebrations.
Yeah, you do your celebrations, and I think we're gonna call the session here, because it's 10 of 8. So yeah, I mean, just generally, we can talk about like what kind of partying you want to do with Pythor. For the next, he's going to keep you captive here for the next 8 hours. FYI.
So after about 3 hours, realizing that we are not going to be able to leave, Scorpius will actually start drinking.
Okay.
Oh, I would have peer pressured you so hard before that.
And he would have held out
Oh,
until about 3
okay.
hours in.
Alright.
Well, fine.
But we can roleplay this celebration a little bit more on the Discord server, in our in-character channel.
Join Discord, guys.
Join our Discord. Connect to Twitch and Discord accounts. If you're subbed to our Twitch channel, you can check out our in-character channels. Disc.
Yeah, I messed that one up.
So Jesse already dropped it anyway.
Yeah, I already did it.
But thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoy our gameplay, we have a very tonally different game tomorrow. We have Curse of Strahd at 1 p.m. EST, and then that will be the end of our broadcast week because we stream Wednesday through Sunday.
5-day work week, guys.
Yeah. Hey, that's me. And I don't know, what's our outro?
We haven't done the outro in so long.
We're too drunk because we're partying too hard.
If you're watching this on YouTube, check out our Twitch. If you're watching this on Twitch, check out our YouTube.
Check out our Discord either way. Join our Twitter if you care about someone who tweets twice a month. I used to say twice a week, but I haven't tweeted in 2 weeks. So
I'm pretty sure I tag the Gilded Troll and stuff more often than the Gilded Troll actually
That is
tweets.
most certainly true.
Join us tomorrow, guys.
You love what?
What?
Bye.
Oh, we're
Okay.
just bye. Bye.
Buying now.